Hi guys, I'm Pi. I'm going to be the DM here for Hypercorps 2099 module called a ripe shipment. I'm sorry, a ripe investment. I always want to call it a ripe shipment, but it's not fruit. And I've got these people with me.
Hi, I'm Garmbreak1, and I will be playing Bashatron, which is a completely sensible name. Um,
Wait,
I
where's my character sheet?
uh,
I'm working on it.
Okay.
she'll get you in a sec because you have to like assign permissions to it, and if you've never entered the Roll20 thing, you can't. Um,
Mhm.
anyway, I'll be playing Bashatron. My shtick is I hit things real hard with a stick,
A death stick
a
plus
death
one.
stick. Yes, that's all I got. Karu.
Hi, I am Hikaru. I am playing Lady Light, a gnome oracle technically, but really I'm just a cleric. I keep these guys alive, hopefully, maybe.
Hi, I'm
I'm
Hobbs.
fine.
I play Zend. I know nothing about them.
I mean, that's fair. I basically shoved it at you. Zend is a ranger. You have. I'm actually going to give an intro to all of them so you know each other because you're going to be working with each other. So there is that.
I'm sure everything will go great.
Yes, and clearly I will have learned the difference between creating reasonable encounters in Pathfinder and then translating that into 5e. We'll see.
Oh no.
Alrighty. So, Bashatron, his history is pretty straightforward. Oh god. Hey, look, second word, I'm already going to butcher this. The Sayuz Zekis, which I'm going to spell out, and if anyone knows how to pronounce this, go for it.
I got
Even if I were more awake, I do not know how to pronounce that correctly. I am so sorry.
got nothing.
I'd say Shuzeki.
Okay, Shuzekis. Too proud to uproot themselves and abandon the city that had been home to the family name for generations, never left Cleveland. Even as conditions deteriorated until eventually chaos reigned, the stalwart progeny of Russian immigrants refused to move elsewhere. All of the defenses carefully set up around their house seemed to be safe enough until something worse than a ganger came calling. The testing of a tactical combat proxy for Beretta Arms went awry, and the Berserker robot crashed into their house, quickly turning it into a abattoir of slaughter. Nikolai, which is Bashatron's actual name, hid long enough for a SecOps team to arrive and put the thing down, but now he was different. That rush of adrenaline that he got when the proxy entered his house through the wall never really shut off. Now he's a veritable powerhouse. Surviving on his own wits and brawn, Nikolai worked himself into and out of various gangs before affording some technological upgrades and going freelance. He's become known as Bashatron for his straightforward approach to operations, but is trusted to be, if nothing else, effective and thorough. Despite the obvious, undisputed existence of magic in the world today, Nikolai is extremely skeptical of it, though he does acknowledge that his enchanted blade, Death Stick, as he calls it, has some merits. I want you to picture a very muscled man with a very cloud strife-sized sword.
Nice. So I'm just imagining him going like, even though there's magic, I'm just still gonna die on principle.
I see you healing people from all the way over there. This must be a trick of the light. You're not actually using magic.
Oh, that's some advanced nanotech you got there. Interesting.
Yeah,
Which corp did you get that from?
Yeah, basically. All right, not you. Lady Light. Something trigger warning drugs. Sunflower can only remember her last name, and though her strange journey has ultimately worked in her favor, she's an excellent example of both why people indulge in dangerous new drugs and why they should never do it.
Okay.
Of the dozens of rabid partygoers present at that last official Derelicts show in Cleveland, Sunflower was one of the very small handful to survive a dose of the hyperdrug transferium. Her hallucinations lasted for days, and when she finally came down from the effects, the once human teenager is now a female gnome cleric. And her miraculous abilities, with them, she took the name Lady Light and is attempting to heal Cleveland, one operation at a time, in hopes that she'll uncover more of the past denied to her. Lady Light does not actually remember her old life or name because she tripped too hard.
I love
Good
it.
job. Good job.
Good job.
Oh, yeah, because yours is any better.
I don't know what mine is.
I know, I'm about to get there. So, Zen, like all of his forefathers, Derek took great pride in his work as a detective. Despite the gradual decline of nations in the era of hyper-corporate greed, the cop took his job seriously and let nothing stand in the way of justice, including the collusion of industrial and criminal enterprises. Taking an aggressive stance against Carmela Vincentio, he had plenty of resistance both in and out of the department, but forged ahead to at least indict the hyper-corporate crime boss. Her freedom was only a few bribes away, and it was then that Derek had pushed his luck too far. Always eccentric, Carmela had a team of operators kidnap the police detective, leaving him on a remote island estate. There, he was made to play the most dangerous game, hunted through the archipelago by the bosses of cartels and the most unscrupulous hyper CEOs. Eventually, he worked out an escape, but between the dangers of the ocean, his ordeal in the wilderness, his body and mind were completely destroyed. Derek's chances to get back into the police force were non-existent. Not only had he brought heat down onto the department once, now he was just damaged goods. Seeking solace, the halfling traveled to the Far East, settling into a monastery in China, where he mastered both soul and bow, fully realizing the powers born during his time in captivity. To help him achieve closure, his new friends funded the retrofitting of Derek's body and sent him back home to pick up the rest of the pieces of his life. So you like the law a little too much, where everything is bribable, and you shattered into little tiny pieces, and the monks put you back together and said, okay, go fix everything else.
I bribe people? What?
Everything has a price. It's just that in the world that Hypercorps is, it's run by corporations and gang leaders. So, setting wise, you are in Cleveland of all things. And if I sound kind of salty about that, it's because that's where I live. Not because I'm insulted. No, but this is kind of probably accurate.
I'd
That's
just like
depressing.
to say that I really adore how they append hyper to like everything in this game.
I do too.
It is incredibly confusing when you're reading through rules, but it's hilarious to hear said aloud.
Yes, I would agree with that. So let's see if I can give you. Oh no. Why would I close that tab? This is the opposite of why do we have that lever? Okay, so the year is 2099, and Cleveland is completely owned by different hypercorporations. You've got Rojban Semil, which is the major power in the city. There is Cleveland Incorporated, which is the remains of the civil servants. There's trash incineration twice a year, and the police dispatch only arrives a day late, and the EMTs arrive whenever they really feel like it, because
Jeez.
funding is hard. The Hinfa multinational is the second largest, and they own the land in Cleveland, and they sell it to other hyper corporations. They are rumored to have gangs to clean out the areas that they sell, and there's been no proof connecting them. Let's see, what else are you going to need to know?
I have one question. As I finish creating the sheet, when I pick a domain, I usually get spells for that. But you also told me to take spells from when you won, class thing. Does that that replaces the domain spells, doesn't it?
No.
It's in addition to.
Yes, as far as I can tell.
Holy shit! I get a lot of spells. Okay, continue.
Yeah, but you only get so many uses of them.
I have a question about Hyper Cleveland. Has Hyper
It's
Cleveland...
not Hyper Cleveland. It's like Dumpster Cleveland in a hyper world. But yes.
Oh, right, okay. Has Dumpster Cleveland changed the name of their Hyper Baseball team yet?
Oh, from the Super Racists?
Yeah.
For those of you watching that don't know, the Cleveland baseball team is the Cleveland Indians, as in Native Americans. It wasn't as bad as the Redskins, but we're still pretty bad.
Yeah.
Considering our football team was also pretty bad, but at least they changed the mascot.
They're stripping the mascot off of everything next year, actually. They've already started testing out the uniform. It's what they wore in Canada because otherwise they would have gotten protested.
I mean, we could still do that.
Yeah. So what's the name of Cleveland's Hyper Baseball team? Give me a shot.
You know, there's actually an answer to this. Because one of the gangs set up territory in the old field. One of them set up territory in the old football field, and the other one set up territory in the, I guess, almost concert venue.
Okay.
You can tell I don't actually go downtown or outside.
As is the way of our people.
Yeah. Pardon me as I flip through pages. All right. So the basketball team actually became a gang, but a gang in the sense of we want to help people, and they are known as the Cavaliers, only with 2 E's. Yeah.
All right.
So the Rockas have a territory revolving around the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and they are basically the partiers that probably screwed up Lady Light's life because they have all the drug smuggling monopoly.
Druggling.
You say drubbly?
Druggling. Drug smuggling. Druggling. Sorry, I've been awake for a very long time.
Oh, yes, that's what. So, based around the First Energy Stadium, which is now the Hyper Energy Stadium, the old football field, the shit stains have taken root.
Good.
And I need to type out their leader's name because I don't think you'll believe me otherwise.
Oh, I have to.
Their leader's name is God No Please.
Valid.
Wow.
Okay,
They
that
are
actually-
the most unpredictable, violent, and nutso gang. God no, just sort of, and war parties just go out. He also owns a corrupted rhinoceros. Not really sure why.
Oh yeah.
There are lots of conspiracy theories about this one, surprisingly. For example, they are suspected to be working as couriers and muscles and go-getters for the cartel smuggling into U.S. weapons, other drugs. Just don't ask about their motives or their name or anything, because then you'll just show up in tiny little pieces. Oh, the name that they have is from the very commonly seen side effect of all the steroids that they take. Thank you.
Okay. Well, that answers my question. Sorry, let's get...
Aren't you glad you asked now?
No, absolutely not.
What? So, do I choose spells?
You do have a couple that you can choose.
Where are they?
You can either go in the SRD or you can figure it out in combat and tell me what you want to do and we'll figure it out.
I would like to not do that because I will panic.
Karu, you want to PM her? Because you know more about spells than I do.
There are the 5th edition spells, right? So I should be able to just look them
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's up to you.
I was muted, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Wait. All right, that'd be one more shot if you're doing this every time that she forgets she's muted.
Please do not.
Yeah, look at the ranger spells in the player's handbook.
Oh no,
and-
she's got the same thing as you.
Oh, where you can
Oh,
pick
so-
from one class or
Mhm.
one school.
Yeah.
Yeah, also
That's
I
a
have
bit-
greasy hands, so it's a little hard to.
Yeah, I have it. I have them marked on your sheet, Hops.
Mhm.
Yeah, you pick 2 from any school for cantrips, 2 from any school for level 1, 1 from any school for level 2, and then 3 normal rangery spells for level 1.
Those are the easy ones.
No, I was gonna actually
Um,
go with normal spells because I'm a dink.
You'll be fine.
For those of you playing along at home, I accidentally suggested a Pathfinder only module for this, and we had to do a rush conversion. And Pi will someday find it in her heart to forgive me.
Oh shit! I'm in the 5th edition. mode.
I will say though, I am salty because this is the second time. The first time you gave me a module that was only half the length of the time I was supposed to take up.
Yeah.
The second time I got a Pathfinder only.
I do my best. Yeah,
okay, so Hops. The spell types are basically like the conjuration, evocation, illusion, etc.
Mhm.
Once you figure out, like, I'd suggest going like look at the list of things, what they do, which one looks like it's more interesting for your character, and then use that.
Basically, you play as the sniper. You have training as a detective, and you have been raised by monks. So,
Oh, I've been like helped by monks. I wasn't raised by them. That would imply that I was a child when I visited them. In that case, what?
well,
the fuck?
you were basically completely empty and broken, and
My brain had left my body.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I'm posting a link here that there you can order them by school, so that'll make picking what you want easier. The other advantage of picking it from that list is that it's in the SRD, so you just look it up in the I cog, like the third cog
Yes.
at the top, and then you just drag it onto your sheet, and you'll have the whole spell programmed on your sheet.
You don't have to program anything. It's just drag and drop.
Yep.
I don't think it has everything, but it's got most of it.
I mean, if you're looking at the spell list I linked, that's the spell list of things that are in the SRD, so
Oh, okay.
that makes it easier.
So while you are doing that, I can go over the 2 cheat sheets that I've written for you. They are under Hypercorps 2099 editions. You should all be able to see them. If not, I
Yep.
will attempt to fix that. So, first of all, hyperscore. All of you have a hyperscore of 3. And what this is basically a measure of your potential as a transhuman. So, Bastatron had his unlocking of his hyperscore when the adrenaline kicked in when the robot destroyed his house and then just never left. Some people have a horrific meeting with radiation or were genetically engineered. It's always traumatic, and it's always something that is permanent after it happens. Now, once you have that, the way that you go about it is called your hyper route. So if you get, say, element powers, that might be throwing fireballs. It could be controlling. It could just be knowing what's going around. And the strange abilities that you have should be programmed on your sheets because I should have copy pasted them all. But if not, You have advantage on death saving throws and saving throws against death effects. Hyper attack, which you will want to know about because you may make an additional weapon attack when you use your action to attack. You all have this.
Mhm.
Your hyper proficiency has already been built into your attacks and weapons, but basically your bonus to non-skill and non-equipment things increases by 1. So, Karu, you may have to add 1. And you all have an advantage on initiative, but that should also be programmed in. I'm just putting that there so you know what it is. The other thing you all have is 2 hero points, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but you can use hero points for a bunch of stuff. Basically, if you want to do something, but it is technically not within your capabilities, skill-wise or movement, you can use hero points in some way to make it happen.
So like force points.
I think so.
Yeah, largely.
And we have how many hero points?
2.
2. Okay, cool.
Which
So
would,
we can do like 1 cinematic crescendo, for example.
yeah.
Yeah. Or if you want to make something a nat 20,
Mhm.
or if you want to re-roll something, etc. Let's see here.
Is our donation incentive for this one going to be hero points or rerolls?
Oh God.
I don't think any
Um,
of her brains are working right
I
now.
would actually say, depending on what we get, do the standard 5 for reroll, and if you really want 10 for a hero point, because you're not supposed to have that many, but
Mhm.
that'd be funny as hell, and I'm down with that. And then maybe you won't all horribly die in like
Alright.
the half of combat. If you want to keep track of that, because I'm not going to open chat.
Yeah. I'll do my
Cool.
best.
Danka.
Bitte.
Nice. Alrighty. So you are all professional operators. You've done a few gigs in the past, and you're all in your hideout to pick something new because you got to pay the bills. You got to get your name out there, something, and yeah. As you open the rusty old fridge in your place, it is barely operational, and there's an empty interior. There's no refreshment. There's no beer. It's been so long since you had since you had a job that paid more than substance, and you don't remember whose turn it is to fill the icebox with more beer. So sooner or later, something's got to give. What are you doing while you're contemplating your sorry state of life?
Punching the ever-loving heck out of a punching bag, which has seen much use in its time, and is in fact more duct tape than punching bag.
What is this poor punching bag made out of?
Duct
Or
tape.
what? Well, yeah, but I mean, what's in the inside?
Less than there used to be.
Yeah, okay. I had that coming.
I'm guessing rice. Just because I can patch it and then pour more in the top. As
And
need
rice
be.
is pretty cheap.
Yeah, and heavy.
Did you say you could pour more on the cop?
More in the top.
Okay. I don't know why
You
this
could
turned
pour it
out
on
so-
top of the cop too.
Pour it on me. What did I ever do to you?
So you all. Sorry, go ahead.
Question.
Mhm.
I know I can't help but notice that our inventory is empty. Does that mean we have no like armor?
Your armor shall already be accounted for.
Yeah, your armor is already accounted for. I mostly just didn't want to copy over the exact same thing in the inventories.
Yeah, your armor is accounted for. We've made sure of that.
Okay.
Anything
Okay, cool.
super weird, you should know about. Like Zend has a bunch of special fancy arrows of arrow damage,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
but just basically you have the standard stuff.
Sounds good. It just sounded like 16 was low for a cleric, but
Try
that
not to
probably
get
has to
hit.
do with hyper corpse.
Try not to
Because
get hit.
everything is trash, basically.
No, you just have a really low AC. I compared it to what it was supposed to be in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Yours was pretty low.
I mean, yes,
Jeez
even for
Louise.
5th edition cleric, it's low, but that's fine. I'll just stay in the back. I'll let.
That's
What was your
generally a
name
good
again?
idea.
Bashatron.
Bashatron. Bashatron will keep me alive.
Even though you don't use magic. It
What?
doesn't exist.
Well, that's why she has to, that's why Lady Light has to be in the back. What is she gonna do? She doesn't like.
I have a pistol.
She has a pistol.
As far as he,
Yep.
as far as he's concerned, that's all I have.
Yep, and that pistol goes in the back.
Just makes
All
sense.
right. All right then. So as you're all contemplating your lack of beer and your sad punching bag, which could use some more rice, you all get a notification on your devices that you carry around. Some of them used to be phones, but
Does
no
it
one
go,
actually used them.
Incoming message.
It's more of a bing,
Oh, okay.
and you all rush to grab this because a ping means that there's a gig. And generally speaking, it's pretty regular, it's routine, and it's shown up a bunch before, but someone else has already caught it before you can even read it. Except for now, instead of about 2,000 Bitcoins for everybody, they are offering 5,000 for the exact same job.
Well, that doesn't sound sketchy at all. Let's take it.
Absolutely.
Yes, but you're all beer hungry. So as you go to take this, one of you, let's see here, probably Bashatron.
What?
Bashatron, you get a phone call.
Bashatron here. What's up?
Yes, this is Mrs. Gray. You have worked for me before, back when you first became a freelancer. I can offer you 8,000 Bitcoins if you acquire a shipment for me.
I would like to let out a low whistle. It goes on uncomfortably long.
I will note that this is to be a discreet job. If you show any greater interest than the delivery which you were being hired for, it will be ill-advised. Loose lips sink ships, after all.
But is that like shipments? Loose lipment.
Loose
Bashatron's in.
lips. Mastertron said something really dumb.
I will consult with my roommates.
Good. Click.
We got a job.
Okay, what's the job?
It pays 8,000 Bitcoins each.
All right, let's go.
I mildly regret not answering the phone with it's the B to the A to the double SHATTRON. What up? Those of you
I am
playing,
also sad you missed this opportunity.
those of you playing along at home may note that is not in fact how you spell that name.
No.
Nope. So, you know what shipment you are going to be attempting to hijack and re-deliver. It is a company known as Ripe, RIPE, and it makes organic soaps and organic perfumes, and they ship from north of what used to be Ohio across the Great Lakes and bring in things. But what they actually do, Lady Light, you are probably the only one that would know this.
Mm.
This is how you get rare, esoteric, and just gross reagent for your spells. without raising a lot of suspicion because
cool.
you can't go out of the city yourself.
Yeah.
And I mean, Ripe makes pretty good soaps too. They are in fact organic. They just also happen to be a company that can get you Tears of a Bird, the strange tentacles that you're supposed to use for something. You know,
Wait,
hearts, that kind of thing.
So these shipments are coming in from Ontario? Is that what I'm
I'm
getting
not
here?
saying that they are.
So you're telling me that they could hook you up with the good maple syrup. Sorry,
Oh, yes,
hyper
but only
maple
organic.
syrup. Hyper maple syrup.
Organic hyper maple syrup.
Or
I mean,
maple
to be
hyper
fair,
syrup.
the most esoteric thing I need on my spell list is glowworms. So, you know,
Yeah, but do you really think they live in the Great Lakes?
no.
Because I can tell you what they
probably
look
do
like
need-
now.
I
Well,
probably do need to get glowworms from somewhere. I
like-
mean, a bit of phosphorus also works, which is probably a bit easier to get in this time.
But you can make some dangerous things. The hyper corporations really don't want you to do anything that
All
could
right,
mess with their
fine. I'll
wildlife.
settle for some witchwood.
I'm willing to bet at least one of the Great Lakes is perpetually glowing. Sorry, the Hyper Lakes.
It's not actually glowing, it's the fish that are in it that are glowing.
Oh, right, yes.
Mhm.
It's the catfish.
At least it's not the algae.
So your party sends Mrs. Gray a confirmation, pushes the giant green button that says yes, and let's see here. See if I can talk to myself. Oh man, I can. Nope.
Hey, Carter, do you want to show the t-shirts and stuff?
Yeah.
Well-
Yeah, t-shirts. We're selling them. The design that is in the merch store, which you should find the link underneath the thing you're watching, has some pretty cool shirts. But the important ones are the Cyberpunk ones. All proceeds from those shirts are going directly to the EFF, and we currently have a giveaway for one of the shirts. All you have to do is go !raffle in the chat, and you will enter the raffle that we will give away either when we're done this session or when we hit 500, which I think we're going to end the session before that happens. But you know,
The other thing is that if you are just following, you get 1. If you are subscribed, you get 3.
yep. So if you want 3 tickets, subscribe to the channel or have someone gift it to you and then
Resub.
resub, and then
Subscription
Then
money
you-
does not go to the EFF, just so we're real clear on that. Donation money
Yes.
does. Merch stuff from those shirts does. The subscription money does not, because we can't really segregate that. They know bits.
But it does help us be able to do more of these kinds of events.
It helps feed
Yep.
Kerr's really cute cat too.
Who you will maybe hear over the course of the
Probably.
session.
And yeah, if you're interested in joining that raffle, I would highly recommend it because right now there's like 6 people in it, so the chances of winning a shirt are pretty high right now.
I think I'm one of the people in it.
You are, yes.
I am, yeah. I am too.
I think it's. I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
Yep.
no.
Yeah.
So, yeah, join the raffle. Do the thing.
One thing that I forgot to tell you guys and make a note of is that you have 2 new stats. I put them under class resources. It is luck and reputation. The higher your reputation, the more well-known you are, either by your skills, your appearance, or your name. And your luck is how often you have been able to pull something out of nowhere. It could be as simple as, oh, this is broken. Is there a screwdriver nearby? Versus, I'm falling from a high tower. Could there be a random hang glider that goes by that I can land on and not die? And so you as a party can use can try your luck basically, and all of your bonuses will be added to a single d20. and depending on whether you hit a DC or not, we'll see how your luck goes. So that is something that you can do either individually or collectively.
Oh, cool. So if we do it as a party, it's like everyone pools their luck
Yes.
bonuses.
Whoever's
That's-
participating in trying their luck.
Yeah. Okay. It's interesting.
Mhm.
I apparently have a pretty good reputation. Holy shit.
Well, you are in fact one of the only people that survived tripping balls.
I mean, I guess that's true. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the great trip of 85 or whatever.
Of 2085.
Yep.
Wait, okay, I'm having a think moment. Where the heck is the? Did you list them again? I was sorry, I was ping.
Yeah, I didn't make one for that because basically it's
There they are.
just
Nice.
on your
What?
sheet. It's on the right in the middle.
Yeah, I had a moment of derp.
Nobody had
It's all right.
been that far out of the world since Neil Armstrong.
Fun fact, the most astronauts from one place in NASA are from Ohio, so there's something about the state that makes you want to leave the world.
I think it's just because like I remember it being like being told that it was like an extremely boring state.
Yeah, but like Iowa.
Yeah, all right.
Iowa has corn though.
Moving on before we actually offend somebody. 4 minutes after you have indicated that you would like to take this job, you are surprised to see a raven outside of your window pecking at it. What do you do?
Are we
Open
though?
the window.
Well, the bird is clearly not just some random bored raven. It seems to be carrying something.
I open the window.
All right. It flaps just out of your reach when you try and see whatever it is holding.
I would like to
You-
object loudly and obnoxiously. Why are we taking trash from a raven? Which one of you has been feeding the raven? We need that bread. We need that bread for bashing.
I want somebody to give me a dexterity check.
I literally just say
vote Zen.
scientific curiosity. Dexterity check. How do I? Okay, I'm sorry. My brain's.
It's alright, it's alright. You're good.
Just click on dexterity.
Yeah.
I'm trying
Sorry.
to get there. I was doing fiddly with my spells. Alright.
All right. So, despite your small stature, you actually grab the item that the raven had dropped. You have no idea where the raven is now, but it looks like some old, grungy piece of paper. It wasn't written by hand, and it's not printed. Oh God. If you want to, you can give me a history check to see what the heck this is or what it came from.
I did a history
Nice.
check.
That's a 19.
So, Zend, you remember a bunch of memos when you worked at the police station about this? And it seems to have been written on a typewriter. One of the old school ones that who even has one of these? But other than that, you can't see any watermarks. You can't see any obvious flaws that you could track. So it is just a piece of paper.
You mean the R's aren't slightly higher than every other letter?
Correct. But it does have a bunch of instructions on it in a numbered list.
Numbered list.
What are the instructions for?
So you don't have a handout for this because I cannot force close it for you. So the paper reads as follows. At dusk, proceed directly to the rooftops of the buildings on these two corners, Reynolds Street and Bullman Boulevard, and Reynolds Street and Nelson Avenue. 2. Spend 1 minute each facing into the cardinal directions, north, west, south, and east, in that order. Now, on top of these rooftops are remote detonators in small wooden lock boxes. The code to open these lock boxes is 429. Under no circumstances should you tamper with the boxes otherwise, and they are not to be moved at all. When you enter the code correctly, it will open of its own accord. Under no circumstances should you, or anyone you encounter, enter the back of the vehicle. Failure to comply with any of the steps listed above will result in a voided contract. This means no pay, and you are subject to elimination by whatever means that are necessary. The detonators are tied to explosives carefully set, and they're primed to blow out debris enough to block a roadway on either side of the alleyway. We have ensured that the vehicle will pass through here, and we recommend using the tools provided to overtake it here. Now, upon delivery, you will bring the vehicle. Before delivery, you will bring the vehicle and its untampered contents to the Akiraman Warehouse District, 2016 Salzavitz Lane, where the old steakhouse used to be. Immediately after delivery, you will exit this warehouse. You will receive your payment. Your complete and total discretion is required both now and after your contract has been completed. By the way, be sure to memorize this information immediately. Reading this line of the agreement triggers a security measure to self-destruct. We look forward to your prompt delivery of the vehicle and its contents. And as you are staring at this piece of paper, it starts disintegrating from the top down.
That's some Inspector Gadget stuff right there.
No, then it would have blown up.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Maybe you
Honestly,
would
I
have
was
tossed it on somebody,
expecting
would
it
have
to
blown up
blow
actually.
So I really desperately hope either of you remember almost any of that. Because I've been awake for 20 hours and I tried to write either, never womble Soviet enjoys or never weed C eats to remember this, and I ended up doing kinda half of both, which gives you a really good idea of how coherent I am right now.
The answer is
Wow.
What?
The answer is apparently lots.
No, not very.
Why don't you all give me an intelligence check?
I wrote down 429.
Ashatron!
Shatron is dumb as hell.
Oh, snap.
Look,
I mean, I'm dumb as
Ashatron
fuck,
rolled,
too.
got a 9. Lady
Huh?
Light got
What?
21. And Zend was clearly thinking about donuts and beer because he got a 5.
no, look into
I
the
mean-
Raven. That's what it was. You can
Yeah.
eat those. Do
So-
not eat the ravens.
No,
Zend,
that's a bad idea.
you can't remember if you even got directions or even a piece of paper. Bachatron, you couldn't punch the Raven. This is bullshit. What problem is there that you can't solve with punching
And then
or smashing?
and then the paper disappeared due to nanites. That sucks.
Exactly. Lady Light, you can remember all the information accurately. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Oh, good lord! You're supposed to be the mage, and you got a 7.
I know.
You're the cleric, actually.
I rolled a 3.
Oh my god. Okay, so Lady Light, you remember everything that was read, and I will actually edit this so that you can see it. It should be under the handouts, Hypercorps 2099 editions.
Okay.
It says weird instructions. And based on what you know, if you don't follow this absolutely and completely, you guys are completely screwed. And the contract is the last thing you're going to need to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you've got about 15 minutes before dusk.
Oh, fuck.
So, you can try and get a sky taxi if you can pay for one, or you can run really fast? How are you going to get to where you need to be
How far away is Reynolds Street and Bullman Boulevard?
from where you are? It is back in the olden days, it would have taken you maybe 15-20 minutes to drive there by car,
Oh, good.
with reasonable amount of traffic. Now, if you took a sky taxi, it would probably take you only 10 minutes if you got a decent driver. Because,
Right.
it's not that crowded
So-
up in the air.
So, do any of you have any money for a sky taxi?
We could,
All right.
we could take
Um,
Bob soon.
I mean, we could always just get a sky taxi and then bash the person over the head and run.
I can do that.
And by run, you mean fall out of the sky taxi? Or are you still telling them to land first?
Well, yeah, you tell them to land first, and then say, "Yeah, just hold on a second. I lost my purse," and then just run.
I
See-
feel like this is an opportune time to remind you that Battletron's primary weapon is a 6-foot sword. It's like, hey,
Yeah,
can I fit this in
don't
your
mess-
trunk?
Don't mess up the upholstery, or that's going to cost extra.
Oh,
Or you can just put it in the trunk. I mean, the other option would be using Battletron as a running device, and the two tinies can just like ride on his shoulders because why not?
You can cling to my sword.
You can try and convince him of this.
It's good practice. It'll probably do more for your muscles than punching that punching bag of yours.
You do have cybernetic muscles.
I would like to briefly look at the calendar, squint for a moment, and go, well, I guess it is leg day.
Oh my god.
So that's the plan.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh
I
god.
just love the idea of this huge hulking
I do
guy
too.
with two tinies.
And also
And
a
you-
6-foot sword.
Yes, because one of you is a gnome and the other is a halfling. You are actually tiny.
Yeah, no, like we're probably we are both shorter than his sword.
Combined. Fashatron. There's no endurance, is there?
There's an athletics check.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me an athletics. How far are you making it with these tiny little angry people?
That was another 3.
That was a 4.
Oh, I know math.
You got 11 with
Oh
a
my
plus
God.
7 bonus.
Yeah.
Brah,
Hey,
you can't
guys,
skip
we could
leg
really
day.
use we could really use some rerolls. We're gonna die.
Is it wrong to blow 2 hero points on making sure we actually don't die in the first, half hour? Or whatever?
I won't let you guys die in the first half hour.
Alright, well, I may have forgotten the past leg day. In fact, our calendar may be entirely out of date. It might be for the wrong month.
Or the wrong year.
Yeah. You look at the calendar and it's like 2018. It's like, wow, it's been 2018 for a long time.
Clearly,
Right.
the hypercorporations made it so that every Monday was on the same day, and you could never have an excuse not to come in because you didn't know when the holidays were. But brah, you can't skip leg day because that's what you did.
Yeah.
And now you're you're still about 5 minutes walking distance from there. Are you little shorties going to be able to make it?
He will run.
You're going to book it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So when you get there, let's see here. Oof. Yeah. So this building that you're next to is 3 stories high.
If you're trying to show us something... Oh, we're on a map.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
I
are.
see.
Yes.
I hadn't noticed. I also do not have control of the man himself. Bastard.
Huh. Yes. All right. How do I fix that?
I'm just gonna fix my HP because I'm pretty sure I have more than one hit point.
Sounds fake. You either skate or you die.
Yeah. Yeah, I copied and pasted yours mostly. Karu, how do I give permissions to move token bits?
Click on the top cog, and then where it says "controlled by," link it to Bashatron's sheet.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Does Garm have permissions to edit Bashatron's sheet?
You should. I put this thing together myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say I threw it at him. So
Am I on like the wrong layer? No, I can't be on the layer.
Yeah.
no, it says can be edited and controlled by.
Yeah, if it says it can be edited and controlled by Bashatron, you should have control of Bash.
Nope, I dragged out a new me and I can't control that one either.
Huh.
Okay. Weird.
That is strange.
Bashatron bows to no man's will.
Not even his own.
Bashatron is tired.
Karu, can you control one or any of them?
I can control Lady Light.
Okay. And Hops?
Nope.
Apparently
Nani
it's just the
heck?
guys. Nani the fuck? Okay. Are all of you guys on the right layer? You're on the token layer. All right.
Yeah, we don't
You are
have
not-
multiple layers.
Yeah, I know. But like, I didn't put one of you on the token layer and everything else on the map, and you're just a pitcher.
No, we wouldn't have bars, HP bars, if we were on the map layer, because map layer things don't have HP. That is actually pretty odd.
I'm gonna try refreshing.
Yeah.
Let's refresh Discord instead. There we go.
Yeah. How's that
Hops,
going?
if you want to try refreshing too, you can.
Nope.
Or you can wait
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah,
Okay.
that did nothing.
Bashatron the Unconquerable.
Do you want to maybe check Lady Light's settings compared to the
I
other?
did. They're the exact same. Like,
What
can
the-
be controlled by, can be seen by Karu.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean the icon, not the sheet.
Eh. Son of a bitch.
I found some pretty cool spells. However, I probably could have also checked out to
Represents character. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the
Alright.
represents characters what has to be like selected.
Let's see if I try one more thing. You.
I found a very nice spell.
Yes.
It's abundant ammunition.
I'm sorry.
It basically makes it so that if you have any when cast on a container, such as a quiver or pouch that contains non-magical ammunition or shuriken, at the start of each round, the spell replaces any ammunition taken from this container the round before.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just like, huh, mine. It's like for a minute, but like, oh wait, no, that's the. Is that the casting? No, that's the duration of how long it lasts. Okay.
That's like 10
Peanuts.
rounds, so.
Yeah. So for 10 rounds, you don't have to worry about arrow counting.
Thank fuck. There's several spells I'm just like, ooh, nice.
All right. Hops, does that work?
No.
All right. We will just have you guys tell me, or if you can find. That's super weird. I do not know how to fix that. I'm sorry.
And does it? And it says represents character Bashatron.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right, Pi, I have a workaround. I am this maroon square now.
Where?
Right above Bashtron, the first one.
Oh, right above.
Yes.
Yeah, there's 2 Bashatrons.
I dragged
There's
one
also
out.
2 Bashatrons for some bizarre reason.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
It,
he tried to.
it was for
yeah.
testing purposes.
Now we have 2 Bashatrons. We have
And the maroon.
more chances of survival if we have 2 of them.
It's true. You've got Bashatron
Alright.
Prime and Bashatron 02 Dash.
I'm going to try refreshing. I don't think that'll actually help, but
Shouldn't.
It's worth a shot.
yeah, basically.
Well. For the remainder of this film, Bashatron will be represented by a maroon rectangle.
Which is not magic at all.
That is maroon, right? What color is that?
I can barely see it. I don't know.
Looks like yeah, whatever. Actually, I don't know if you've tried this, but if you don't put it to represent a character, you should be able to manually controlled by and just give control to someone. So you put represents character non-generic token and then controlled by and you give it permission for Garm to move. That might be a workaround that works.
A workaround that works. Around. Okay, I tried that. We'll see. Otherwise, Bashatron, you're going to be a square.
Rectangle. Yes, I cannot control either of the human Bashatrons. I am the nanites now.
Okay, I still only see one on the map.
You only see one Bashatron?
Yes.
What about like a couple of squares to the right?
Ping.
I'm sending an image, and I'm going to put it in Hypercorps so that you
Okay.
can see the Sweet Nanny.
Nani the fuck? Ah. Let's see here.
You're gonna try it
I'm
on
going to-
Bashatron 2 point whatever. What was it?
This is so ridiculous. I love it.
I'm going to see if I can fix. How do I shove you guys onto a new page? Because I'm just going to see if that works.
At the top, where you have the different pages, grab
Uh-huh.
the thing that says players and move that to another tab.
We'll try you. Question mark work.
Yeah, I can Bashatron here.
Are you a verb now?
So it's the map.
That's
weird.
weird. Because I swear it's got the same permissions because I copied and pasted them.
Yeah.
Hops, can you do things?
Where is
Top.
Where is I? I can do things!
Amazing. All right, we'll figure that out. Maybe never, but
Hops, highlight your token and hit Control C, and then we'll just paste it on the other one. See if that works.
no, we can just be here. It's fine.
We live
Let's
here
just say
now.
this fits more with where we're going now.
Yeah, this is fine.
Are you saying we're not going to a medieval tower?
Listen, buddy.
No,
Listen, buddy.
I thought it was a valid question for Cleveland. Like, I don't know what your architecture's like.
No, downtown looks
It
like downtown anything.
Okay.
It doesn't have. I'm really certain Cleveland doesn't have any medieval towers in it.
Look, Cleveland
Yeah,
is
because
old
that would be
enough.
way too cool.
Cleveland
It
is
has defunct towers.
Cleveland is old enough to have British fortifications. I don't know.
Yeah,
has
they
a
got
bunch of
turned into
defunct
colleges and
factories.
schools, and now they probably house gang armories.
Is that not what the American public schools already are? But pish.
But pish indeed.
You know, terrible.
Okay, now that you've gotten here with your BS giant sword wielding guy that can't even run like 5 blocks with 2 of you.
I don't know how they're putting on pounds if we can't afford beer.
I don't know. Y'all need to go on a diet. But the buildings that you are instructed to go to are 3 stories high, and there's a bit that is 2 stories high.
The instructions didn't say anything about what. Okay. All
you
right.
want-
Well,
You have not been told where the lockboxes are, but this is the building at the intersection you were told.
I guess we
Yeah.
get to
roof.
split up and go through the rummage through the buildings. Hope
no,
there's nothing
we
weird
go
in
to the
them.
roof.
Oh, I thought we weren't going. Like, okay, I'm
No,
confused.
we have to go to the roof and then pay our respects to each of the dragons in all the cardinal directions.
Yes. Yeah, we'll look for some stairs.
Should we roll perception to find stairs?
Oh, yes. I was going to give you the benefit of the doubt, but based on your past rolls, I shouldn't do that.
Oh, this thing is
TBH.
right.
Oh my god!
Please, Bashatron.
Where
That's a 5!
is my
It's
character
one
sheet?
of my stats! Should I have boosted my perception beforehand? I have a spell that does that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
Bad news.
Yeah.
9.
You have advantage because you have cybernetic eyes, by the way.
I have okay. Never looked
Yes.
at
It is
cybernetic
under
eyes
your
in the
traits.
eyes.
I have cybernetic ears.
You know, now that you mention it, I did type all those in myself.
Garm. Garm, please.
It,
Do you need bed?
Do you need to use the sleep?
12.
All right, because that's so much better. Lady Light, it looks like you have to do everything yourself. It is so hard to get good roommates these days.
It is. It really is.
So it takes you a bit because you're really short. And you see in the distance some rickety staircases that might not kill you immediately.
Are they like the fire staircase things?
Yeah, you better hope so.
Those usually don't reach the bottom, so that's probably why it took me a while to find them.
Oh yeah. I never thought of that.
Do I have to shot put the tinies up there?
Either way, fire escapes around here
Okay.
so that you have a nice lit area to fall
Uh-huh.
to your doom.
Yeah.
Could I just climb up there like a normal,
Like a normal,
like a normal person?
rogue.
No,
Like a normal halfling?
Yes,
I mean,
Is that
there
what
are,
you'd like to do?
there are boxing over there.
I'm going to try to climb. I guess I roll acrobatics and hope to God nothing.
Are
wrong
you
goes
just
wrong.
jumping up to grab the ladder?
I guess. Is that acrobatics?
Actually, I think that's
Athletics?
Yeah.
I have a
What?
bonus in that book 3, which is really weird.
You're like scrambling, but you just barely don't fall on to Bashatron's face and kick him. But
Bash, you're like 7 feet tall, right?
We can just climb up you, and then like you can, I don't know,
Yeah.
put your arms up and touch it, the
Yes,
thing, and then
I would like to hoist the tinies.
or at least the one remaining tiny.
Every time I lift one, I will take a brief moment to do a bicep curl with them on the way up.
Oh my god. Somewhere, someone is very impressed with you, Bashatron.
My muscles are big.
My god.
Okay.
All right.
I should
So
also
Lady
note
Light,
that I am entirely
Yeah.
aware that we are on a time crunch and I'm still doing this.
yep. So Lady Light, this was much smoother than whatever the hell Zen did. but you all eventually make it onto the roof.
You probably
So
kick down
cool.
the ladder for Bastron to actually grab.
there's, in fact, not too much on the roof. So you guys will see the boxen pretty quickly. They are the ones over here and here.
Okay. Well,
And now
before
we
that,
stand-
we have to stand looking in a certain direction for a certain amount of time. So we're gonna do that first. Just 1 minute looking north. Let's time it. 1 minute.
No,
All
we're
right, that's
actually
1
doing a
minute. Yep. West. Another minute. Yep, that's a minute. And then we do south. This is worse than my morning rituals. And then we look east for another minute.
Give me another Arcana check.
I'm sorry, I'd like to mention that one of the spells rangers can get is called Badger's Ferocity, and for some reason that makes me giggle.
Hey, look, I rolled higher than before.
Oh,
I have a
good lord.
9.
Zend, you can actually use some spells. Why don't you give me an Arcana check too?
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually trained in Arcana.
I know you are. I program. Oh, good lord, you have a 9 and a 7. All right.
How about you, Bashatron?
If you get an at 20, the rest
I
of
would.
these fuckers-
Yeah, sure. I'll roll nano machines.
And then
No machine, son. Okay.
At least that one's believable that you got
Yeah.
a 6. Because you don't believe in Arcana.
No.
But all of you are dead certain that every single thing on the piece of paper is totally important. You have to follow every direction.
yes.
I
mean,
mean,
you
it's
can't
good to be
risk it.
cautious. I mean, yeah.
Nano machines get inside your lungs.
You know, machine,
Okay.
son.
So, right. You come up to these boxes and they're covered with weird glowing runes. And they're definitely magical or nanites.
Yeah.
They're definitely magic. What do you do once you get close to them?
We pick them up, I guess? Why are we even doing this?
Don't.
There was a key code to
Can't-
punch in, and it was like.
Hang on.
Yes.
Let me shove you
Yeah,
all
keep
onto
going.
the roof.
It's 429. Are there
So-
any numbers on this thing?
There's a keypad.
Oh, okay.
It's in a funny font that sort of looks like runes, but it's still a keypad.
All right.
Why don't you let me know what box you're at?
We'll go for the south
It's like
one
this
first.
one
So the
and
one.
this one.
Or
Yeah,
you
I'll
can
go
split
to
the
the
party
one-
up.
Yeah. I'll go to the one in the south, and I'll basically go like it's 429.
Are you sure it's
Don't-
not 420?
No,
Okay.
429.
Character.
Is anyone punching that in?
Yes.
I am going to punch in 429 at the same time that Zend is apparently.
I
Zend,
didn't
are
know
you actually
were-
punching 429 or are you punching in 420?
I'm punching in 429. This is a lot more funnier than it should be.
Alrighty then. So they open nicely. There is some standard issue supplies in case you had absolutely nothing. There's a packet of standard issue spell components, Lady Light, and Zend. You have found these strange, fancy sticks with colors on the tips. For your reference, those are the quote special arrows that are on your sheet. They do extra damage of whatever element that was.
Nifty.
But other than that, they function as regular arrows. Bastatron, there is no larger stick in these boxes.
Isn't there
Boxes.
another box?
Yeah, we we open both of them.
Oh, okay. I'm a dinkus.
That's
Must be just punching it into the same box you were.
Is there a can of beer? Maybe a protein shake?
I mean, you could take that yourself as a can of beer.
Why don't you give me a perception check?
I really hope that I can percept a can of beer into existence. Nope. Do I end up drinking something that definitely isn't beer?
Yes.
Let's see here.
I'm
Is
sorry
it a
for sounding
spell?
so excited by
Is
that,
it a
but like,
spell
yes.
component?
I'm checking
Okay.
your luck stat first.
Yeah, where did I find? Okay, you listed a thing for me to get cantrips. All right, I forgot. Where did you send it to me?
And I also forgot the command for
A link
that.
Where is the link?
What?
it was in the Roll20 chat. So.
Oh,
Way to go.
I'm a dink.
All right. Oh, Bashatron. I've got some news for you, buddy. One,
Yeah.
you could use some better luck. I don't know what mirrors you've been smashing with that large sword, but you should probably not do that. You pop something open. It definitely looks like one of those protein shakes, but in slightly more condensed form, and you just chug it back,
Oh yeah.
and you immediately spit it all out.
Okay, I'm an
Those-
idiot.
Those were definitely chicken legs.
But protein.
So I had a moment of the dumb. I was looking at the spells from Pathfinder.
Yeah, that's less than
We're
ideal.
50, aren't we?
So is that the only ill effect? I taste raw chicken legs.
You wish.
Oh, good.
Um,
I need to start screeching like energy. I swear to God.
all right. You are spooked and shaken for the next 3 minutes.
You are now the spook.
I am shooketh.
You are shookathine. So if you're trying to steady your sword, no, buddy, no.
Okay, well,
The rest
fair.
of you may not want to stand right next to him.
You all move away from him,
Mm-hmm.
which means you probably should move away late.
So, as he is making very poor decisions about his life, Lady Light, you can see a glint in the distance of what is probably your target. This, if you want to, is your chance to get into place before everything goes to hell.
Okay.
Over the roof and shoot.
You said the roof. Okay, so are we on the like 2-story high part, or are we in the like 3-story high part?
The 2-story high part.
Okay, and 2 stories is what?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Mhm.
Mm. It is so tempting to just stay up here and snipe.
I mean, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm kind of expecting you to. Um,
Can you heal people while standing on top of a roof?
with healing word, sure. That's 60 feet.
And you guys should need more than that, right? Right?
If he needs to cure wounds, he's probably gonna die before I get to him, though.
That's fair. We're hijacking a shipment, right? That's what's going on.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have to take out the drivers of this vehicle.
And they're gonna
And-
pass in front of our building.
Yeah, we have the detonators that'll cause a roadblock.
Alright. Karu, I have good news and bad news. Good news is I have a
Yeah?
plan. Bad
Oh,
news
dear.
is I have a plan.
You have a plan?
Oh dear.
Okay. What's your plan, Bash?
Well, once we detonate stuff to set up a roadblock, I'm going to leap off of this building and stab something on my way down.
That's a terrible idea. I don't want to heal you before we start. Besides,
I
what do
love
you-
it.
I am already
do
in
you have?
position. There is no stopping Bashatron.
I love it.
I don't have Featherfall. You
All right,
big
Roll
So-
down 2
ass.
stories up.
Bad news, guys. The sound of a large vehicle approaching grabs your attention. Sure enough, the headlights of an armored van come into view. This isn't some lumbering jalopy. It looks like the kind of thing you do a raid with, and the riders on top, which I'll get to, seem ready to, in fact, raid. One of them is in full body armor, looks like regular security detail. Oh, right. Wrong layer. That's why I can't click on you.
Why does this van have the pattern of a resistor on it?
Because you told me white with stripes. Remember?
Yeah, I feel like I should remember what that what level of ohms that would indicate, but I do not offhand. Well, I remember gold means it's one of the really good ones that's super precise.
You're a fucking nerd.
What are you talking about?
I took electrotech in junior high.
You're still a fucking nerd.
What are you talking about?
The van. Upright.
I see it has colors, yes.
So, yes, resistors are very small and they have bands of color to denote what kind they are and how much resistance they can take. And Garm is a giant nerd for remembering which color is what.
So we've learned a thing.
I'm kind of jealous because I don't, but
I only remember what gold is offhand, like what gold and silver are offhand. Other than the best Pokemon games.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah, those are pretty cool because the fact that you could actually explore other places, I'm just like, yes!
Yeah. All right, so you're going to pretend that these two in the front are in fact inside the vehicle. But so you can see them coming. One of them on the roof just looks like this regular security guard. The other one's definitely shiny and blue. And from inside, you have to rub your eyes a few times because one of them looks like a normal guard. He seems to be the one driving. And the other one is in complete samurai garb. Just absolutely perfect. Looks like he walked out of a museum, if there were any museums left.
So what you're telling me is it's plausible he did just walk out of a museum.
It's plausible. He's also kind of shiny, but not as shiny as the guy on top. And he's more of like a green shiny than a blue shiny.
He's a weeb.
So, are you going to go through with this ridiculous plan that won't get you immediately killed, Bash?
Slight change. I'm gonna aim for the guys in the back instead. My plan is to jump down behind them, say something cool, not stutter at all, and then kill them.
So, when do you want to jump on them?
When do we detonate our roadblock?
I say before they when they have enough time to stop the vehicle without crashing it.
Okay.
But short enough that they actually just only have time to stop the vehicle without crashing it and not
yeah, all right.
Turn around.
Raise their passing right in front of where I am right now.
Yeah, probably like here.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah, and I take a flying jump off and aim for the back of the vehicle. What would you like me to roll?
A flying jump, huh?
Yeah.
I want acrobatics.
Are you sure that's not athletics?
If you've done this before in the past, I'll give you athletics.
I'm
it's probably not the first time you've done bullshit. Yeah.
17?
Not bad. You actually land on top of the van, which has come to a screeching halt at this point because they've been basically ready for an ambush.
For a while.
The other two of you that aren't jumping off of a roof on top of a moving van, give me a stealth check.
Oh, I wasn't going to stealth. I was just going to shoot.
Yes, but did they see you on the way in?
Oh, okay. That's a good point. 16.
Thank God, I rolled a 10.
Alrighty.
Hey, we actually rolled pretty well.
Just once.
Oh, I still have you to GM. Let's see here. One, it's going to be amazing if any of these guys see you because you're all so damn short. I'd just like to point that out.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very tiny.
Whoops, wrong one, but I'll keep it a roll. And you. Oh, Lady Light, I got some bad news for you. They all found you.
Oh, good.
So you must have your little wand being a nightlight, because
Uh-huh.
it was pretty easy.
To be fair,
Zen,
I kind of picked a lot of things that have to do with light.
and your name is Lady Light. Not the most stealthy of names that you could have ever chosen.
Not that was still few individuals in general, but yes.
Zen, you're really short and you're not a light bulb. So they don't see you immediately. If you want, you can have been, that's not a word or a phrase. But do you have an action that you would like to ready?
I'm trying, like, I don't know how. Okay, so I'm confused with the spells because, like, I can only do one spell, right? And then after that I can attack, right? Or something. I'm confusion. I hardly ever do spells and then attacks. Rangers are fucking confusing.
Spells usually will say if it's an action or a bonus action.
Okay, oh, they're all like bonus action. I just realized.
Yeah, if they're bonus actions, then you can do that and then attack, because that's your action would be attacking.
Does that make slightly more sense?
Yes. Are they all still on top of the car?
No.
The ones in the back here, those are actually on top of the car. Probably magnets or some shit. The other two are inside the car.
Or they're just clinging to it like weirdos. I'm gonna go ready Hail of Thorns so I can just actually use that against them, because it makes it so the next time you hit a ranged attack with a ranged attack weapon in the normal effects of attack, the target and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity save. That sounds like a good idea. Creature takes 1d10 damage on a failed save or half as much on a success.
Just click on the name of it so that we can see the spell.
Yeah, well, I didn't manage to actually put the fucking spells in here. Because I realized, oh hey, I'm putting in Pathfinder spells.
Hey, Karu.
I'm just gonna move that there, please.
Karu, how do I add things to the initiative?
Excuse me for my shenanigans.
Right click on it and add to initiative.
I guess you roll initiative now?
Right click on what? Oh, add turn.
Oh, yes.
Oh, do I have to roll for you guys too?
Well, I rolled.
You have to click your token and then roll.
Yeah. Like that. Why?
Sure, now you do.
And to be fair, I have initiative. I have advantage on initiative.
I rolled
We all
13.
You all have advantage on initiative.
Yeah.
I rolled garbage.
Hi.
Oh.
All right, both of you give me a d20. Garm and Karu.
Wait, Garm, why did you roll twice?
We have advantage on initiative?
It's already programmed
Oh,
with
is it?
advantage.
Is it?
What's yours?
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, so it is. You're right.
Hey.
I have a mere 23. Tragedy.
Oh wow, you guys are definitely more on the ball than these sorry saps. Because
They
you got a
saw
5.
us.
Oh, jeez.
Apparently, it didn't help.
Nope.
You.
They're like, oh hey, look, there's a light that's coming in our direction very quickly.
Whoopsies. Oh, except for you. You nat 20'd.
Oh, good.
Luckily for you, it's not one of the shiny ones. And you are not a character sheet. Where are you? Aha. I would like to point out that it took all of my willpower not to name him Magic Dan, the Mage Man.
Do it.
That's valid.
Because it was too large to fit on the token decently.
That's your only reason.
Yes, this is the only reason. Let's see here. Lady, like you were the one that got a nat 20. Anyone else?
I
No.
got 13, which is
Nope.
garbage.
I'm 23.
It says 24 here, but you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's because
And-
I rolled twice because I didn't realize it was.
Zend, you're going before the guard because guard's trying to drive.
God damn it, cat. Stop pressing buttons.
And see here. Bachatron, you and Zend, I'm going to give you a surprise round because no one expects flying 6-foot swords.
Alright. Could you do me a quick favor?
Yes.
Right click on the amber lamps and hit force to back. Because if I try and put myself on it, I go under it, and that is not where Bastron wants to be.
Actually,
Is Mastertrot speaking in third person now?
Thank you.
I actually just pulled you to the front.
Well, that works too. No, Garma's speaking about Bastron in the third person. Surprise round, you say, so I get to stab an individual.
Do I wait? Am I part of the surprise round also? I'm confused.
You are, yes.
Oh sweet.
You are not the light bulb.
I would like to death stick the individual in purple directly in front of me.
The one with the blue shiny around him.
Yeah. I think.
All right, go for it.
Yeah. Alright, I get 2 hits, I recall. I am going to...
If you use a action to attack, yes.
Does a 26 hit?
It sure does, buddy.
Alright.
It sure does.
How about 21?
That one just barely hits.
Alright, well, 17... That's 30 total damage.
By the way, can you see health bars for you guys, but not them?
Correct,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Uh,
So
I-
you put this guy into a world of hurt, and he's not terribly happy with you, but he's definitely still standing.
What?
Yeah. Zend,
Christ!
would you like to do anything?
Yeah. What the fuck?
I mean, that wouldn't have
That's
taken me
valid.
down either.
You just did 30 damage and he's not down. Or
You
even
have more than
remotely
30
that.
health.
Yeah.
What? Okay, I'm not used to that. What level are we?
3.
Oh.
Effectively 6, kind of.
All right. I'm
3
gonna
going
use
on
Hail of
6.
Arrows on that dude.
Hyperscore
Hail of
makes
Thorns.
everything weird.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna use a spell to do Hail of Thorns, which I already linked in here because I forgot to actually put it in my character sheet.
Just drag it from the SRD onto your sheet.
I was going to say, I did not understand that.
I'm sorry. I'm just
It's all right.
fuck.
Take your time.
Look up the spell in the. If you look at the third button on the top
The
right.
one that looks like an info button.
Yeah. Look up Hail of Thorns, then grab Hail of Thorns and toss it onto your sheet.
Your sheet has to be within the browser, not popped out,
Yes.
Okay.
which took me bloody well forever to figure out.
Okay. So how do I can just get the spells from here?
Yeah.
Okay. From okay. I'm gonna get bonkers by this. Okay. Where do I grab the spells from? Do I pull up the SRD thing?
Search
Hail,
for it.
Hail of Thorns is not in 5th edition spell list.
But like I found it.
Did you find it when you were looking through Pathfinder?
No. I
Oh
found it
no,
when I
she was looking at the wiki instead of the SRD.
Hmm.
Okay, well, it's a dexterity save, so
Yeah.
target and each creature within 5 feet of it. So both the rider, the driver and the rider would have to do a dexterity save.
And what is the DC to beat?
That should be on your sheet.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Or it's 10 plus your whatever you use to cast spells.
It is 13. All right. So Dex save, you say?
Mr. Scream of Hypercorps, I swear to God.
All right. So Magic Dan, the wizard man, saves, and the driving guy is busy driving, and he does not.
So he takes 1d10 piercing damage.
Do I guess I pull up the dice and roll 1d10?
I'm sorry?
I guess I pull up a dice and roll 1d10 twice, and one of them gets half of the damage.
Just roll it once.
Just roll
Because-
once.
Yeah. So driver takes 7, Dan takes 3.
Is it 3 or is it 0?
3. It's half damage.
Okay. All right. They're annoyed at you now, but they didn't really look like they noticed. And
I
you're
also
probably
shooted
going to
an
have
arrow,
to.
but, like,
You're probably also going to
I
have
also
to
shoot it at
repair
the
one
shop
of the
shooter.
tires,
Oh, that's true. Oh,
but
shit.
it's too late for that.
That's alright. My brain's just like, oh god, this is
Wait,
All
but,
right.
like, if the Hail of Thorns falls in... Well, she's shooting it from above. I guess it could hit the
And
tires.
because it's 5 squares or 5 feet around it. That's
Yeah.
not
Oh,
just
am I gonna get hit?
horizontally.
No,
Okay.
she was aiming for the driver.
Oh, cool.
Oh, good lord, why did I honestly name it that? I think I named that because it was like 3 a.m. All right,
Plus.
this guy's going to jump out of the vehicle,
Wait,
and
Zen gets a arrow attack too. That was a bonus action.
well, bad.
And with
back in the
hyper
car.
attack, that means 2 arrows.
Alright,
And yes, I have programmed her weapons in. I know that.
I'm gonna screw the character sheet. Because I'm trying to do all this like while I'm doing things. I'm just like, oh my god. You're bonkers by this. Why is it that there's like 2 different like long bows?
Because one has fancy arrows and the other one doesn't.
I guess I used the
If
normal
it says with
arrows.
advanced, that's with the fancy arrows. Yes, those are regular arrows. And what are you aiming for?
The driver.
Driver?
Yeah, because he's close.
You go thunk right into the door. That
I
does
think-
not hit.
Damn. Oh well.
You get 2 attacks though. Hyper attack.
Okay. You're just like, what? Okay.
Yes, the 25 does in fact hit the driver. And then click the name on that attack in chat, and that will give you the damage. There you go. 14
entirely
piercing.
punked.
He's not terribly happy with you either.
Well, meh.
Technically you have movement left.
I closed out of the 10 bajillion fucking sheets I have on my screen.
Oh, you want to hear about 10 bajillion freaking sheets that you got open, lady.
I'm just like,
I want to hear about it.
like, none of the spells that I found in the freaking Wikipedia actually show up here, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Are none of the spells for, like, people who are like, I'm just gonna stay here for now, but, like, none of the spells that are listed are for freaking Ranger. I'm kind
It's
of
because
pissed.
Rangers are like half mages, kind of, maybe.
Yeah.
I drew in your beautiful fire escape, by the way, should you choose to use it.
Oh, I found I found the Hunter's Mark. Thank fuck.
Alrighty, so surprise round over. This guy's fucking pissed. It would probably be smarter to aim at Bashatron, but someone just shot him. This one. Okay. 1 container touched.
Yeah.
You are going to get
Spells originally.
a gun pointed at you, Zend. Because why would you bring a bow to a gunfight? And let's see here. Does height normally give disadvantage, Car?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying. Okay, well, I can't drag the spell onto there. Great, thanks. Stupid spell.
Make
It's
a
fine.
Make sure your sheet's not punched out. It has to be on the roll 20, not
It's
as
not.
in browser. Oh.
It's just being stupid. I'm just gonna look at the 5 character things that I have open because this is dumb. Okay.
Can I go?
Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna murder SRD.
You done?
Yes, sorry.
Yes, that is what I named it. Shut up. Does a 14 hit you, Zend? I would be shocked if it did.
No.
All right. Do these guys have hyper attack? Y'all had better hope not. TBH. No. Why? Why must you do this to me? Apologies. All right, you. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Oh, good lord. He does.
Kind of figured.
Y'all are so screwed. Does an 18 hit you?
Me?
Zend, the one that
No.
shot him.
No, it doesn't.
All right. He's having a bad day. But that's okay.
He's having a bad
He made
day.
poor choices in his life. Lady Light
All
bulb,
of
what
us
are you
have-
doing?
All of us have made poor choices in our life.
That's basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. I think Bash and is gonna need some help down there. Also, I'd also rather them not terribly concentrating on us up here. So as a bonus action, I'm gonna summon. Sure, I'll summon a big glowy gun. Because why not? And we're gonna put it.
I'm trying to make it more visible on the black background.
You know, I'm honestly more worried about this guy, so I'm gonna put it over here. So big glowy gun shows up there.
Like a pistol or okay,
Yeah,
like a pistol.
And does a 15 hit him?
It sure doesn't.
Yeah,
He sees this coming, raises an arm, and it pings off of his samurai armor, which you're still not really sure where he got that from.
Yeah, that's just so weird.
Somebody should ask him.
All right, well, that went well. Let me just double check one thing about spiritual weapon. All right, cool. It is not a concentration. God, I love non-concentration spells. Okay.
Nice.
All right, so that pinged off. I'm gonna try witch bolting him.
Witch bolt.
Yes. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Awesome. So he takes 11 lightning damage.
Zzz. Let's hope you didn't damage anything in the actual console.
I mean, it's just one person. It's specifically him.
Okay. All right.
And I'm just gonna move over here. Wait. Witch bolt is 30 feet. Never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Coward.
Well, no, if I move farther than 30 feet away from him, I lose the spell. So yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, the witch bolt is a sustain. So now he's got like this like crown of energy surrounding him.
He's a pretty
Sizzling.
princess. Bashatron, what would you like to punch? I mean, death stick.
I would like to beat the heck out of the guy directly in front of me again with my death stick. Does a 26 hit?
Wow.
Let's see here.
Does a 26 hit?
One of these has shield, and I forget which one it is. All right, let me scroll over, please. I beg you.
Nope.
I mean, basically. You are not the one with shield, so yes, that hits.
Cool. Alright, so that does 15 and 17, 32 damage.
Damn, son. That's gonna hurt. A
Yup.
whole heck of a lot.
Oh yeah.
He is just barely standing,
Nice.
but he needs to get paid for this.
I mean,
Or at least
rude.
he'd really like to be paid for this.
I was gonna say it's this seems unlikely.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
You're staying there?
Yep. Also, I'm gonna go BRB for a minute if I'm not back by the time that my turn comes up.
Okay.
I'm sure you can imagine what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
It's hit people with a stick.
Yep. So, Magic Dan, the wizard man, who I'm totally going to refer to as that now, has a sheet here somewhere that I swear I didn't lose. Shut up. I may have printed out light so it wouldn't take too much toner, but then it made it harder to read. Alrighty. So that there. We're gonna give you that because you always have that on. And let's see here. There's nobody really in range for that. So, who just attacked him? Lady Light?
What? No. Yes.
Yeah, you're a light bulb. You made a light above his head. I'm pretty sure.
He's like, wait, it's you. You're the fucker.
All right. Yeah, he's gonna try using this on you.
Oh, that could be bad.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, I got this. I don't got this.
You don't got
please-
this. I'm sorry.
Wait, what's his DC? Okay.
You barely don't got this. To be fair.
So am I blind or deaf?
You are blinded
Okay.
because your friend Bashatron here is really, really loud. So even if you could hear your friends, it's not like you could pinpoint them. And he is going to. Can he move through your spiritual gun? Is that still there?
It's still there. It counts as an enemy,
Okay.
but he can probably squeeze out. I don't know. That's up to you.
He could probably like climb out the window and unceremoniously dump himself on the ground.
Yeah.
He's gonna be prone though, because that was not the most graceful thing in the world.
Well, at least he proned himself. Good job.
Yes, but now he's
I mean-
undercover.
Okay. Well, I lost concentration on witch bolts, so that's nice. Congratulations, you are no longer a pretty princess.
What if he wanted to be though?
That's too bad.
Alrighty.
Well, I hope he likes I hope he likes the feeling of not being a pretty princess. I don't know. There's supposed to be some sick insult that my brain just leaked out of my ears.
Nope. He got nothing. Zend is your move.
Gonna do the dance. No. Dallas, that's what I'm gonna do. I might do this. Sorry. It's been a lot easier if I'm just like, if I probably like, if I actually was like, here, right, yeah, refer. Like,
I'm sorry?
I'm grumping.
Okay.
It's stupid.
I was
I'm
going to say,
trying-
I can't understand you, so if you were asking me a question, could you please repeat it?
I'm just like, oh my god, I was not prepared for any of this shit.
Back.
Welcome back.
I'm just gonna shoot with arrows while my brain tries to contemplate, like, here's what your spells do, you complete dinkus.
You only missed Magic Dan falling out of the car onto the ground.
Get wrecked, son.
Because he went out of the window instead of, like, through the door like a normal
But
person.
he did blind Lady Light.
Happens.
I'm gonna shoot to hit this guy with an arrow.
Which guy? That one?
That
hits him.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna roll the hit. See how much damage that does, and then I do another one.
That in fact hits. And he is down. He's also not happy with you.
Wham!
I really should have made an X for this purpose, shouldn't I?
Yeah, so he's down. Is he, like, dead, or he's just on the floor now?
Oh no. He's dead, Jim. Dead.
Oh, okay. He said he wasn't happy with me, so it's just like, is he alive?
If you click the token and then click the little like thing that isn't a color on the bottom, you can put an X on them. It's the top right icon.
Oh. I
It's
was
a
wondering
wheel.
how you did that all the time.
Learning the secrets of the DM.
Yeah. And the secrets of, oh shit, that's the wrong layer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else, Send?
Oh yeah, I have a bonus action. I could do something.
Bonus
with
action and movement you have left.
that. I have a bonus action to do something. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have, like, done the bonus action before I did anything. Do I have any spells that don't cause massive damage to the car?
Hunter's mark?
Alright,
Is that an action or a bonus action?
Hunter's mark is a
until the
bonus.
spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to a creature you can see whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. It just doesn't say which creature, it just says a creature.
You
You
mark
have to
it.
target it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just let me know and I'll put a little mark on them.
Oh yeah, I think I'll just turn on Hunter's Mark so that I can continuously just target things like butt waffle. I'm gonna target that guy probably for now until what's
The
his face
mostly
hits
dead
again.
one?
Yes, maybe.
Okay.
Actually, probably better to target that guy then. I'll target that guy, and as a bonus action in my round, I could just switch it to someone else. I have another bonus action, yay, I guess.
Okay, which one are you targeting? Top or bottom?
The purple dude.
Is he purple? Yeah, I guess he is.
He is purple.
Mostly, yeah.
Oh, I see. He has some yellow, but yeah, he looks just mostly purple.
All right.
Sure.
Anything else?
I don't think there's anything else I could do other than move.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, if you decide to move, you can probably do that by yourself. This guard is in a world of hurt, is barely standing, and he's going to punch a code on some device that he's got on his side.
Oh,
And
shit.
you were not told what this is. You're not really sure what it does.
Oh no.
It
Is that
triggers a
Earl?
cat to start meowing.
Yes.
Awesome.
Perhaps he forgot to feed his cat, and these buttons give it kibble. Oh my goodness. Earl, best cat. Best cat does not bite. You hear me, Hobbs?
Oh, he bites.
Cats are great.
Yeah, well, Hobbs is an angsty teenager and bites hard.
Well, yeah, he's teething, isn't he?
No, he's got all his adult teeth.
Oh, okay. So he's just being an angsty teenager.
He's just being a butt.
Yep.
Hi, cat.
Let's see here. Bashatron, he's going to try and put some hurt on you before this goes completely south. And let's see here. That's the
Alright.
wrong sheet. What do you do? I too am not great at spells. Alrighty.
Sorry, let's let me check my sheet.
Mhm.
That does not hit me.
Alrighty. And did that specify that it had to be a weapon attack? Because I feel like it did.
I
The
believe it
hyper.
is.
Hmm?
Oh, hyper.
When you use your action to attack. I did, in fact, copy that word for word.
I mean, it says additional weapon attack when you
Yeah,
use your
I think
action to
that's
attack.
weapon
Yeah.
if you use your weapon to attack.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
spells.
Alrighty. Yep. That'll be up it for him. He is yeah, not terribly happy.
That's a disadvantage of magic.
Yep. And here's the other guy, which I realized I did in the wrong order, but that's fine.
I was gonna say the guard has magic too.
No, I just did them in the
Yeah.
wrong order.
Eh.
Does the guard have magic? Because I don't think so. No, he doesn't. He would like to bring a gun to a sword fight.
That hits. 15 damage. That's pretty hefty.
Damn, son. Alrighty.
I cannot change the health on my token. That's cool
Whoops.
though. I can do it on my sheet.
Yeah. Bar. Edit. Okay, you should be able to now. But that's going to be it for him.
Yay, I can.
You are dead. So I guess I can take you off? Yes. How do I take you off?
Right click.
Nope, there's just a trash icon.
Yo.
Hopefully I didn't accidentally delete somebody else.
No, you're good.
Lady Light,
Nothing
you
has
are
been-
blind.
I am blind.
How do you unblind yourself?
I pass a Constitution check at the end of my turn, hopefully.
Or if you have other things that take away.
Yeah, I
Bits.
did not take Lesser Restoration. I am the-
Get
However,
wrecked.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I looked at my spells and I found one that doesn't really require being able to see.
Oh dear.
So, unfortunately, it's something that would totally mess with the truck if not aimed properly. So I'm gonna aim.
All
I
right.
know where the truck is. I mean, I just can't get the guy that I think is still inside the truck because if I aim for inside the truck, I'm gonna destroy the truck too. So instead, I'm gonna help Bashatron, which I am assuming is in dire straits right now because I just heard him say "ow." He probably didn't. And I'm gonna aim
Stub
this
his toe.
which is a 10 feet thing, and I'm gonna aim it here.
Okay.
So they have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Shatter, huh? Interesting.
I evoke a sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense in that area.
They remembered their earplugs.
Awesome. So they take half as much damage. So
7.
And I made another square.
I've
was
done
not what I
that.
intended. Okay.
No,
I
don't
must-
change it to 7.
Wait. I've done that before too.
Okay,
Yes, I
Bastion.
know. I know you do.
Okay,
You
and
do it
my
all the damn
spiritual weapon
time.
doesn't need me to see. It can just attack the guy on the floor. Does it have advantage because he's on the floor? He should.
Range?
Yeah, he's prone.
He's prone. Spiritual weapon is a melee attack.
Okay.
And I did not roll with it. Okay, I'm just gonna. Yeah, so 26.
Yeah.
So that's an extra 10 for Magic Dan.
The Magic Man.
Wizard Man. I still love that name.
And I'm just gonna move back a bit and see if I can get rid of this blindness.
See if you can, huh?
I cannot because I can't see.
Maybe you tripped over a rock as you were backing up.
Probably. All right, so that's my turn.
Alrighty. Bashy.
The prophesized time of stick beating has come. I'm going to strike Purple Man with the death stick. Okay,
Sorry.
Pi. Well, I got that one.
Well, it's better
You
than
whack
had
your
you
sh-
used a gun.
You whack yourself in the face with the stick?
No,
I
he's
hope
not
not.
that bad. But
I
you
assume
are going. I'm sorry.
lose my turn there, I take it?
Let's see here. I'm gonna say you fall prone because this
Okay.
sword is really heavy. You could attack from the ground if you want to. I'd give you that.
Yeah, sure. What kind of penalty am I taking for that?
Disadvantage.
Alright. I'll just roll it twice. Won't take the first one.
Okay.
13!
Sorry,
13 against Purple Man,
Yeah.
the purple guy. That does not hit.
Well,
Apparently, he has shin guards.
shoot.
he doesn't guard everything else, just his shins.
I'm gonna stand back up because I believe I have like movement still.
Yep.
Cool. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Following your example, Magic Dan is also going to use half his movement to stand up. And that is not how I get rid of the little icon. You'd swear I could do this before? No.
It's all just a bit one big old mood.
Alrighty. He's gonna scoot over here.
Why does that amuse me?
What?
I don't know why that amused me. They just scoot,
Alrighty.
and then he scooted back. And then-
No, because I had to turn him. Let's see here.
I'm
He
just
is
very
going
giggly.
to run and take a running start and jump onto the car because he was not told don't destroy it because these people want to hijack it.
Right. He gets an attack of opportunity from my weapon.
Uh-huh.
Or not.
Or not. Good try, weapon. Good try.
Pat,
He probably
pat,
dinged the
pat,
door again. And he's going to
Yeah.
try shooting at Bashatron, which, if I recall correctly, is disadvantage. Because in melee.
No. I don't think 5th edition has that.
Okay. Well, it's not like he has advantage. So I don't think that hits.
Nope.
But he does have hyper attack. Doubt that hits either.
That was against me.
Yes.
That does not hit.
Alrighty. Rethink some more life choices here on top of roof. All right, Archer. Short to make short.
How many spells do I actually have in first place? I actually forgot to check that. Like how many spell slots?
I'm sorry?
Oh, okay. I've used like one. All right, there. I have done math and remembered how things work.
Okay.
I'm slowly drifting. My brain's no longer in my body. I'm going to shoot at this guy with my arrow as soon as I can find them again. That hit?
Sorry, I had to get some water. Yes, it hits.
Is he dead yet?
Oh, yes.
Right, then I shoot at
He had 2 health left.
and then I shoot at Dan the Magic Man with my other shot. That hit.
Yes. He's lucky that you didn't use the same arrow as you did for the other guy. All right. Nothing else?
Oh yeah, I have spells. I guess I move the hunter's mark over to Dan the Magic Man.
Okay. Ah, click, damn you. Alrighty. Let's see here. Honestly, how are you still alive, buddy? I thought you were going to go down the first round. Because you're on top of a roof.
Sheer luck.
Honestly, yeah.
Bash has more issues with purple.
He has more issues with the color purple, not just a person with the man who's in purple, just purple color purple.
All right, Bashatron, does a 25 hit you?
Sure does. Whew.
Does 11 damage.
It sure does.
Man, wouldn't it be neat if the healer could see you?
It sure would.
Actually, even if you weren't blind at that range, I think the lip of the building would block him.
Well, I
unless
wouldn't
you
be
moved
that
up.
far back if I could see.
Zen can just pick up Lady Light and hold her above his head for a little bit while she casts a spell.
So after this guard attacks you, he's also going to push some buttons on the device on his side. And that'll be the end of his turn. Why did I put your name in caps? Either way, you're dead. Lady Light
Magic Dad's name is in
with no
caps.
sight. What do you want to do?
I still can't see.
It's true.
This is most upsetting. All right, so this is 6 feet.
Whoops, wrong layer.
All right, I'm gonna repeat what I did last thing and target that area. Not
With
knowing there's a third
same?
person there right now.
Yeah, all right.
To be fair, I'm still hitting only 2 things. I just don't know that the things have changed because I can't see.
That's true.
No, you probably do think there's 2 things still on there.
Yeah.
All right.
Because
So
last you
it's
recall when you were
Constitution?
looking up there's only 2 people.
I'm sorry. Hops. Q.
Sorry.
Wait. What did you say, Karu?
Con check. For the 2 idiots on the roof. The guard saves. Magic Dan was apparently not prepared and takes the full 7. The other guy takes 7. 3. I said 3.
You totally said 3, not 7.
And then hopefully I actually pass my con check because this.
Let's see if you do.
Yeah, let's see.
21.
Yep. I don't even remember what the DC is, but it started with a 1. I think it was like 16 at the most.
Yeah.
So.
All right. I can see.
Would you like to move?
I'm gonna move. Yeah, I'm gonna move to the staircase and go down as much as possible. So I'm guessing like one down.
Half a story.
Yeah.
Wait, you're 2 stories up, so you're like 1 story up now.
Yeah.
10
okay.
feet. Stick boy. Stick boy?
Bashy, are you there?
Garm?
Hello? Hey.
There you go.
What's up? My turn? Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I may have fallen asleep.
I knew it.
Yep, because you have been up the entire night. Because you decided to be into every single game. I was wondering when you were going to crash.
Did you
Right,
you did nap during Sigmata.
There's a guy in front of me, right? He's alive.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him with a death stick. Does a 15 hit him?
No, but just barely not.
17?
That does hit.
Alright. And it does 15 slashing damage.
Ow. No, don't move. I want to change your health.
Oh, but yes, I
He's
have
still
been up all
standing.
night. I woke
Yeah.
up at 11:30. I'm at about 23 hours right now.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, after
Yep.
this, we're just yeeting.
Yeah, he's gonna pass out after
Oh,
this.
yes. I'm going to stumble to my bed, which is, what, 20 feet away? And
At most.
And I'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Maybe. Alrighty. Let's see
I
here.
got at least 5 hours of sleep.
I think that's the first time I've ever fallen asleep on stream.
Is it?
Understandable.
I don't think I did in any of the other times.
Well, it's because you weren't in everything on the other times.
Yes, I have mild regrets, but it was incredibly fun. And once I am
Yes,
well
this is
rested,
incredibly fun.
and it is like Wednesday, I will be very happy.
So he's gonna use his bonus action. And let's see here. Oh, that's 30 feet. I thought that was much, much closer.
Oh.
I'm okay with this.
Ah!
On the bright side, I feel a little more awake now.
I bet you do. And this way. Alrighty.
What is my range? I'm suddenly curious about that.
He is going to try and teleport closer to an alleyway. And as his action, what is the range on you? Not nearly good enough. Wow. Sure, why not? Fascitron, he's gonna use magic missile on you.
Why did it make me giggle?
I love magic missile.
I do too. Does 3 damage.
Tink, so tiny. Dunk.
Those fireworks mildly sting.
They were second-rate fireworks. They were on sale.
Yeah.
Zend.
Your arrows have 111.
Sorry,
I
my
think?
brain's leaking out of my ears.
Maybe.
So I could potentially shoot at him from over here. I'm gonna do that. Yes, good. Let's be a little shit.
Shoot at who?
Extra 1d6 to a creature you can see whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. And you have so
Whomst?
I can extra 1d6 for hunters.
Yeah, but
mark.
but he whooms.
Magic down.
Him. Not that bastard.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to be more specific than that, Hops.
Sorry. Okay,
Go ahead.
my brain's leaking out of my ears again. I'm sorry. Right.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. Then I roll another 1d6. For that.
Oh, I have to move
Nice.
you down because I can't see your health. Nice. 15
And then
damage.
I roll another 1d6. Unless he's dead. He's not dead, is he?
Why did you have another 1d6?
No, another one. I had the 1d6 from Hunter's Mark. And then I
Yeah,
roll
so-
longbow with. I roll to hit another thing again, don't I?
Yeah, but roll to hit first. You have to hit him.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I'm assuming then that you mean the other.
No, I meant him.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Roll damage. Just go ahead.
Sorry,
Is Hunter's Mark per attack or is it per turn?
I don't know.
It doesn't say. You deal
Either
extra
way,
1d6.
though, that would have killed him
It
without the
says
2.
whenever you hit it.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay.
He did.
But yeah, I didn't know if you were using the other arrows, which give you a d6 extra.
No, I
Mm.
was actually using the normal arrows the entire time,
Yeah, I didn't know if you had clicked it by mistake, though.
which makes me feel weirdly proud of myself. Because the entire time I was using normal arrows.
Anything else?
I move my hunter mark to him.
Alrighty.
Hi there, everybody's just staring at you deeply intensely.
This poor guy.
Yeah.
He's not getting paid nearly enough for this.
No.
But if he runs away, then it's all going to be his fault. which is unfortunate, but true.
You can still try taking out Bashatron.
Yeah, he's going to try and shoot him again.
I hate it when people do that. 19 does not hit.
Damn, son.
19 misseth.
Whizzes barely past you.
Yeah. Is that weapon still there, Car?
Yep,
That one.
it sure is.
Alrighty then. He's going to whimper because his life is not great. And I don't think running away he can take the opportunity to attack.
Well, the thing is still by the window up front, so it's not. I don't get opportunity attacks if he's not in melee with it. So
Yeah, I wasn't worried about you though.
yeah, Bash on
Yeah.
the other hand.
Yeah,
might-
that's why I thought he
Go
would be able
for
to
it,
take
buddy.
that.
Okay,
Not
so
quite so blinded, lady.
not quite so blinded lady is 30 feet away from Bashatron, who seems to need some healing. So I'm gonna go, hey Bash, how's it going? And heal him for 9 points.
Your words invigorate me with the power of the shared struggle that we have. Yes. Thank you.
So it's not like you were healed by magic powers.
Of course not.
Thank you for the $10 donation, Lom. Me and Hops and I get a reroll.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You even got that right. I'm proud of you.
And then I'm gonna aim for the guy that's still alive, with a guiding bolt. A flash of light for 20 to hit.
Which does hit.
All right, cool. So he takes 17 radiant damage,
Holy crap.
Golly.
and he is now glowing, giving advantage to whoever hits him next.
All right, so I have to check up on this. He roars at this. Normally, he would have gone down. However, he is half orc, which means that he uses orc ferocity.
Yep.
And let's see here. Once per day, when a half orc is brought below 0 hit points but not killed, he can fight for one more round as if disabled. And then poor things happen after that. That hopefully we won't find out. I'm sure we will. And disabled says single move or standard action. Okay. Well, he better hope this works. Alrighty.
Wait, did Bashatron just go?
No.
No, that was just a reaction of me taking him down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He is
Except
going
not.
to try and shoot at you as this happens, but he's going to have a disadvantage because otherwise he'd be dead.
Who?
At
Oops.
you, the one that just made him glow funny colors.
That does not hit.
No, I didn't think so. Continue on. Either with your turn or Bash.
Oh, hold up. No, never mind. I use my bonus action. I'll stay there.
Alright. So he's glowing, so I get advantage for one attack, right? And he's not
Yep.
down yet. Okay. Fascinating. I'm gonna hit him with the death stick. That's gonna be a 24. Does that hit him?
Oh, that definitely hits him.
And that's gonna do 16 slashing damage. And then I don't get advantage for the next one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so does 24 hit him?
It does still hit him.
That's 18 for a total
Holy-
of 34 damage. Yeah,
Holy
34 damage that
Jesus.
turn.
So dude already had like -1.
Oh, I'm aware.
I was kind of wondering why you were going with the second attack, but yeah, all right.
Finish the fight. Just
I mean,
like Master
I think
Chief.
the rules say that if you go minus half your hit points, you basically just die on the spot.
He just suddenly just poof dead. He suddenly goes up in smoke.
Verily, I am slain. Gurk.
Host. Anything else? Oh wait, yes. That is
No.
all. And
No, wait, I'm gonna grab his gun. Stuff it in my pants. Free gun.
Are you putting it in the front of your pants?
Yes.
Did you activate the
All right.
thing?
The what? No, seriously,
hope
what
you
did you say?
Did you put the safety on?
Hi, cat.
The only safety I need is my trigger finger.
All right.
Good luck.
have fun with that, healer. Have fun with that. Alrighty. You can see some lights in the distance. They don't look like just the regular spotlights. It is possible they called in reinforcements, but you're not sure.
Let's slide the people off the top of our cart and drive out.
Yeah.
Just kick them off. Just they slurp off.
Siren pieces.
And the one that you attacked with thorns, the driver's side front tire, looks like it has seen better days. Do you want to do anything with it?
I guess we could try. Does anyone have
I have
mend?
a thing. Yes, I have mend. I will use mend to to fix it.
That's beautiful.
Like fuck.
Yeah, fuck, why not? So it's a little low. It's missing some air, but it's
Yeah.
not actively leaking. It'll survive. How do you want to get out of here? Because you definitely put a roadblock in front.
Can we take everything inside of the car out? I mean, how much
No.
stuff is in there?
No. We are not gonna do that.
Please. Please.
No.
I beg of you.
The instructions specifically said not to open the back of the truck.
Oh, okay, I forgot.
Weird.
Sorry.
Please, I
I
beg
had a
of you.
full-on brain for No, let's not. Let's just
I'm not
go.
gonna be blown up.
Let's just go.
We only roadblocked one side, so we just have to back up into the, do a 3-point turn and go the other way.
So you're
You
not
said
getting
I
Bash to
like
drive
easy.
then?
Who's driving this car?
What do we need to drive a car?
A
Oh,
booster seat and.
How about I drive the car since I'm taller than you, slightly taller than you?
oh gosh, no, it's gonna have to be Bash. You're old. I know.
Why?
We're children's size.
Oh, because you can't. If you have a booster seat, you can't reach the pedals.
Yeah, they're
Oh Lord.
fun sized.
I mean, I could sit on a booster seat and tell Zend what to accelerate
Oh,
or.
good Lord.
Yeah, go for it. You can.
Um.
You want Jaeger this
Why are we
vehicle?
having Bashatron drive the car?
Okay, your options are the horrible Jaeger idea or Bashatron driving. Think about this carefully.
What's her driving stat? How do we know who's better at driving?
Straight
That's
decks,
a
isn't
good
it?
question.
Straight dex? I guess.
I was gonna say streetwise, but there isn't that.
No. I really miss Streetwise. It's such a good skill.
Religion? Is it religion?
Is animal handling?
You know what? Give me a dexterity check to see if you have reflex to at least dodge shit in the road.
Oomst.
Whoever's gonna be driving.
Okay. It's the Jaeger plan.
All right.
All right, yeah.
One from the
Jaegering it.
pedals and one from the steering wheel, please.
This is it. The worst idea we've ever had.
Why am I steering?
No, I was gonna say, have me in the steering wheel and you at the pedals.
Yeah, but we kind of had already said the other way around.
Yep, you already said the other way around.
Oh, jeez,
So-
Coops.
You're going at decent paces, but you have never hit this many curbs in your life until now. Gashatron, you don't know what happened to this van, but you don't think that flat tires normally do this. Oh my god, onwards to adventure.
At least Zen is braking in time.
Oh, I heard
That's
myself.
like I
laughing.
said, you're going at reasonable speeds.
Yeah.
But gosh, that's a lot of curbs. Eventually, you're probably going to pop a tire. So
It's the same tire we
hold
just
on.
repaired.
I have a plan.
Pops.
I have a plan.
Hmm?
Hold on. After the third curb that we hit, I'll turn up the radio.
All right,
That's my
the
plan.
radio is blasting.
All right.
How does that help?
It means I don't have to pay any attention to what's happening.
Also, we get my attention.
Oh my god. You're lucky this thing is an armored vehicle.
Yeah. I really hope we're not carrying China back there because
No, that's an entire country, bud.
Actually, that's a good point.
why did I say anything?
I don't know, bud. I'm gonna need you guys to give me a perception check.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm
I
dying.
am
I'm sorry.
too busy air guitaring.
No, this is from before you air guitared, because you still
Oh.
hit 2 or 3 bumps before that. Lady
I will-
Light,
I
You-
will remind you guys that you have rerolls.
one each,
Screw
I
it,
believe.
Yeah. I'll re-roll my perception.
Is my perception enough for me to?
It was better.
Amazing.
You know what's sad? You probably didn't want to re-roll that, because you probably didn't want to notice the slimy noises coming from behind you.
Slurp, slurp.
And suddenly you're feeling what is basically knocks on the back of the cabin, as if something were throwing things around or violently hitting it.
Right, that's just because we keep hitting curves and throwing unsecured materials around.
Mm-hmm.
Air guitaring commences.
All right.
We
Pops?
air guitar in the style of Alex
There's nothing
Lifeson.
I can do at this point except for drive.
Okay. Oh Lord,
So we make our way to
making your way downtown.
actually the warehouse district. We have to go to 2016 Salons Beats Lane.
At least somebody remembered everything. Nice. Sorry.
Also, like whenever you're giving me instructions, are you basically, because the music is so loud, you're just kicking me until I get the
Yeah.
pedals?
So, the further you go towards the Akiraman warehouse district, the more disparate the landscape gets. Whole blocks of neighborhoods have been laid low by rogue properties and pacification or retrieval security teams, leaving much of the outer city a wasteland of blown out and crushed homes and businesses.
And
As you
hopes and
pull up to
dreams.
the lane to 2016 Salzenvitz Lane, the doors to one of the buildings opens of its own accord, as if beckoning you into the darkness.
Sure, let's go into the spooky door.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go nuts.
I was gonna say it is large enough for the van.
Yeah. We drive the van carefully inside. Nope. Stop.
Alrighty.
Back up. All right. Forward again.
You see a cultist giving you a funny look, and if I can get the correct map, that would be great.
Hi, cat.
I have no idea how long the drive was, but I need you to know that YYZ was playing the entire time.
It says here that the drive was approximately 20 minutes.
Yep, that sounds right. That's a Rush song. Sorry, no.
Yeah, honestly.
Can I change it to 2112 because that actually fits the time?
Oh my god. Yes, you may change it to 21
There's a slight bit of damage to the dashboard where I got a little too into the air drumming.
We're going to use this map because it is lighter and easier for me to see.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Alrighty. I am going to hopefully just copy and paste the ones that work. Because otherwise you're all going to be funny looking squares.
I can't move.
Yeah, Pi's working on it.
Okay, just making
Bitch,
sure.
are you not listening to me?
This is the problem that we are presently discussing in the current time frame presently right now.
My attention pan. My
Where's your
God.
attention pan?
You're not the one who literally fell asleep earlier.
Rip. Well, no, but she was the one that was literally asleep when we started.
Right.
I've had only 5 hours of sleep.
All right. Can you move
Oh, gee,
tokens?
I
They're in the
can't
lower
imagine.
right, lower left. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how bad it was if I didn't get any sleep?
No comment.
It is
Moving
taking
on.
all my willpower to not pass out over this keyboard.
We appreciate that because your mic is pretty close to your keyboard.
Yeah, also I'd be the one who has to stop the stream.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, all right. So you see this guy who is watching you do the poorest parking job in the entire world that he's ever seen. And you don't know why, but this tiefling, which is what he is, makes you feel he's wearing long robes. They look kind of fancy, kind of dressed like a mage. But you know what? He's also pretty nice. He is giving you 8,000 bytes each. And he says, thank you for your time.
Oh,
You don't need to stick around. I will have to see if anything is damaged.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does he give us a weird feeling because we're prejudiced against tieflings, or...
You're not sure.
Oh,
But he makes your skin crawl.
Well, I hope we all examine our unexamined biases after this adventure.
I'm sure you will.
Anyway, sorry, carry on.
So he says, thank you for your services. You are no longer needed.
And can we leave, or is he going to try to kill us?
Are you going to try and leave?
I
Yeah.
mean, we'll
Yeah.
we'll exit the thing.
Why
Contract
don't you give me all
completed.
perception checks?
Oh boy.
Just the sign
9.
of resignment.
Oh my god.
9.
Right.
Please get a 9.
Okay.
All right, 15. I would like to point out that PCs that make a DC 8 check would notice this, so congrats, you all passed it.
We did it, Reddit.
So you go to turn around, but something makes the van start rocking considerably, and you turn around just in time to see a tentacle the size of a man slithering back into the confines of this van.
Good luck with your octopus soup.
Baxter tries her tales of takoyaki. I hope you enjoy it.
Good lord. He's going to say, what what are you talking about? Octopus?
I point behind him.
At the van?
Yes.
He starts swearing.
Oh great,
What
now he
part
has to kill
of
us.
discretion did we not understand? And
We've been really discreet.
yeah,
I'm not sure this is the time to
totally.
have this argument.
So I don't have an icon for what this thing actually is. So instead you got a icon of a wombat, I think.
Why is that so fucking funny?
Because it's a really cute wombat.
I'm
Oh,
assuming we're kind of like around here inside. Or wow, there's more of us.
I don't see a
Okay.
wombat.
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say our icons are the ones that
It was on the wrong layer, okay?
Okay. Oh, mystery wombat. Hello.
Oh yeah, I forgot I made that his name. Let me tint you so we can actually kind of see better.
Yeah, he just blends.
Ah, albino
It
wombat.
didn't really
Hello.
help, but all right. I guess I could have
I
made
mean,
that
it's
green.
possible.
It
Uh,
unnerves me that his tail follows the same curve as Buddy's cloak there.
So
yeah.
I don't have any problems with whatever kinks you have. Good
Oh, but
luck
he
with-
has problems with you. And he's been told not to let you leave if you notice anything.
Okay, so what's the door situation in this place?
Yeah, about that. They started closing when you kept doing the whole back and forth thing because this was going to take a while.
Cool, but like, what kind of door are we talking here?
Steel.
How thick?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I
I'm
will
just gonna
find out.
I'm gonna
Okay.
record on the Kool-Aid Man. Fantastic.
I'm-
Just so you know what you're looking at, you have the normal, if not kind of weirdly feeling cultist, and you have a massive tentacled thing, like a slug the size of a house, with two huge appendages and a quote mouth so wide it curls upward on either end, and tears the back door off of the van, and it shakes it kind of like a box of raisins.
Oh, have we already been paid?
No.
So Garm, do you remember when I was asking you about the different sizes
What?
of D&D things
Oh yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
how large was and all that?
Yep.
I want you to know that this is a gargantuan aberration.
Okay, that's
What-
5x5.
Well, thankfully, I have
Yeah, I was just seeing if it was 4x4 or 5x5.
I have the thing against those.
Nice.
Yeah, well, you know it's there. Trust me. 1, 2,
All right, well,
3.
we haven't been paid, so we can't just run away. Oh yeah, that's a horrific. Is that a wombat? I'm suddenly
That's
doubting
what
this
it was.
is a wombat.
This is what it was called in the little file folder. I don't think
That-
it's a wombat, but it was labeled wombat.
Nope,
All right.
there's no way a file description would lie to a human. That is a canonical wombat.
Not canon to
I-
our reality, but yeah. Yeah.
It's got,
Unfortunately, I cannot find the picture of the actual thing that I had saved.
it's
but-
got the webbed feet, it's got the freaky eyes, the terrifying smile, the pointed ears, the scaly skin. 100% match for a wombat.
It's definitely not like, oh, I don't know, a platypus or something.
No. What? No. Do you see a duckbill on it? This thing's probably never received a bill in its life. It probably doesn't even have a legal address.
Good lord.
What? What is this? What?
Is it murder time?
It's murder time or runaway time, but
Okay.
you're gonna have to fight for the runaway time.
I also need you to know that due to sleep deprivation and the general way Eli's token looks, I keep mistaking him for an owl.
No, I can
Nice.
see that.
Yeah,
I can see
sure.
that.
So
Also-
I'm gonna look at Ellie and go like, so when do we get paid?
You won't be alive to get paid.
When would we have gotten paid?
So it would have been credited to your accounts, and you would hope that they didn't take it back after this.
So do you need? You don't need. Look, we can help you with that thing. if you
You've
pay
seen too
us.
much.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the thing wants to eat you just as much as it wants to eat us.
You know, if we escape, we could probably hawk off all that free equipment we got.
Hmm. That's true.
That would buy at least a case of Keiths.
I mean,
And
we
I was
always...
actually rather
back in
proficient with my
truck.
normal arrows.
Hey Bash, you want to turn at driving?
Oh my god.
How bad could it go?
It goes somehow even worse. Oh yeah, he ate the car, didn't he?
He shook the car.
He shook the back of the thing. But that means he's out of the truck, so we could just take the truck and dash.
Crash it
Yeah,
through
Truck
the
might have
steel door.
something left inside.
Yeah. Yeah, let's try that. I'm gonna hoof it for the car.
I'm not even going to put you in initiative because there's only one of the enemy. All right, you hoofing it for a car,
Yep.
which I probably need to give you.
I mean, we were pretty much right beside it, so we just pile back inside.
This is
Give me a
just so-
second.
Hopefully Ellie gets eaten by the giant wombat.
Canonical wombat.
Listen,
Then that's gonna escape to the sewers.
I was sleepy.
It's okay.
I don't think it's gonna fit in the sewers, buddy.
It's okay.
Look, I'm not gonna take it down unless I get paid for it.
Alright, the
Alright.
resistor mobile's back.
All right, there you go.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna hoof
We
it
didn't
to the
back it up.
resistance mobile and
This adventure is so dumb and I love it.
attempt to drive.
I guess we all have
Yeah.
a vehicle also.
As you're going for it, it's going to try and grab you guys.
Of
We
course
could
it
go like this. We could go back, like
Alright,
back and
eventually.
around.
hit me up.
Yeah.
Give me them
Unfortunately, I
grapple
don't have these programmed, so I'm gonna have to roll it like a plebe.
rolls. Like a
He's gonna go
peasant.
for Bash since you are the one trying to get closest to the van.
Oh, I thought it was because he was the juiciest looking.
Have you
Well, I
seen my
mean,
muscles?
yeah, right.
Do you
Does
like
a
really
26
oil your
hit you?
muscles?
Yes, a 26 does hit Bashtron.
Oh god, it's a bonus of 12. Christ.
Let's see here. You are, oh god, you are grappled, and it would love to crush you to death. Oh god.
I'm sensing a butt here.
No, I had to find out.
Oh.
Oh god, there's an attack for that? It's terrifying. Anyway. There's this that happens from him squeezing you.
Oh yeah.
And he's also got confusing slime, because it's slimy.
Are you
Any
highest
creature
level?
that is grappling with or taking damage from a child of Jishen makes a DC 16 will save, which is either int or wisdom. I think. Yes.
I mean, wisdom saving throw, yeah.
Wisdom saving throw. Or you're confused until the end of your next turn.
Oh,
I'm
good.
confused until the end of my next turn, having rolled a 9.
Oh lord. Ladies.
And that was the better of the two.
Okay.
Should we
Oh.
rescue him from his stupidity?
Yeah.
Remember me as I lived.
As an idiot?
Muscly?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna channel my god. I have no idea who my god is, but I'm gonna heal Bash for 15.
Nice.
Alright.
To undo that damage.
I'm gonna shoot at the aberration. Wait, how much? Okay,
Let's let her finish off first.
sorry.
You know what? We need to keep this guy alive, so I'm gonna bonus action healing word him.
Me?
For another 12. Yes, you heal another 12.
I am very nearly at full HP again.
Awesome. All right, so
I am at 96% of my full capacity.
I'm just gonna move over here to be really far away from that thing, and then look at Ellie and be like, "So now what?"
Alright, helps.
Oh, I just
Yeah,
remembered.
who's Ellie?
Eli.
Oh, Eli, the dude
I
who says he
assume
doesn't want to pay us.
I assumed you were making jokes, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I look at him and go like, "Well, I can help you take that down for a price."
Mm, Hmm. I've
Or
got
you can
some.
run away and let that deal with you, and then no one will know.
I've got some bad news for you.
Hmm.
He's working with the thing, isn't he?
He suddenly just turns into an oozy, slavey tentacle monster.
And actually, that's like a 20-foot square or something.
Wow, I can't believe our prejudices towards this tiefling were justified.
Let me give you the spell card for this thing.
Oh, jeez.
Hope I'm not racist,
Oh
Spider-Man.
boy.
I love hearing cat meow. It's cute.
Oh, Pi, I have an entirely inconsequential question.
Yes, I would love it.
Is the Rush Pandora station still playing? Or
Yes.
Heck
Yes.
yes.
I'm just making this the size so I know where it is.
Um,
And he's very sad he can't get all of you.
um,
Should I not be in the beast's hands?
Yes, you should.
Rook.
so he only gets one of us.
And the doorway.
Oh, that could be bad.
But it's inside the door. It's not actually in like the tracks. But yeah. Zen, I'm gonna need you to give me a deck save.
Oh, you're good at that.
Hopefully I don't roll completely garbage.
Alright. Let's see here. String. You are now on difficult terrain, by the way.
Ah, poopy.
He's gonna hide behind some boxes.
What was that spell?
Black tentacles.
Oh,
Oh, that one. Okay.
how
yeah,
That's why I
no?
gave you the spell card.
Where's the spell card?
I don't think you actually did.
No.
Are you still on Talk to Yourself?
No. Oh. It's because it was toggled to only send to the GM.
Hmm.
My bad.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Squirming
I
Ebony
kinda-
Tentacles.
Yep. I figured it was that one.
Yep. Yeah, he's just going to cast that and run behind some boxes of what is probably wine.
I'm just gonna sigh. This just isn't a good day.
Nope.
What do you want to do about the doors and this whole van situation?
I mean, we haven't. Once we get in the vehicle, we can just ram out of the building because it's an armored vehicle.
Right? But we might
You
need
gotta get
that.
there first.
Yeah. But we'll just have to like destroy the monster, hopefully, and then
Mhm.
punch Ellie in
Oh.
the face, the dick.
Maybe.
Still being held?
Yep.
Yep.
Hmm.
Also,
still
I think
grappled.
Zend hasn't had a turn, so it's your turn. Hops.
Yeah, I'm going. Okay, so I have to roll another dexterity because I'm in the cube.
Yep, because you started your turn in goop.
That was an even better roll.
Alrighty.
I am going to get out of the cube.
That's 2 movement. Or 10 feet, rather.
Okay. I'm probably not going to move any further. I'm just going to shoot at the aberration. Do I know? Do I have favored enemy? Is there any way that I could know anything about like its weaknesses? So that'd be an intelligence check, apparently. Because it's an aberration.
You want to know more about this thingy?
Yes.
Alright. You know that it doesn't have great dodging skills just because it's so huge, but it is immune to critical hits, disease, mind affecting effects, poison, and precision damage. Well, precision doesn't really exist in 5e. But it likes to grab things with its tentacles, constrict them, or just swallow them whole.
Lovely.
And it's very slimy. You don't want to be touched by it.
Yeah, that'd be gross. I'm sorry that my brain's constantly just not using the words correctly. Okay, I'm going to roll to shoot at it with the fancy arrows. So,
Legit.
actually, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it first.
Very nice.
Or if you have Hunter's Mark has been cast on you.
I would like
Gosh.
you all to know that this thing's health bar takes up the entire square that it is just because
yeah.
of how health bars work. And
Yep.
it looks ridiculous.
I wonder if you like should shoot at Eli, but whatever. That hit?
Oh yeah, that'll hit. Like I said, he is piss poor AC.
And then I roll a d6. An extra d6.
Nope.
What?
Oh, for Hunter's Mark, yes.
I was just like, what? That suddenly disappeared. Okay. Ooh, nice.
So 20 damage.
Then I roll
And
again.
he's marked. That dot looks so sad on him.
Way off in the corner.
Then I roll another one.
Ooh. That actually hits.
Nice.
Yeah, he's gigantic, so I'm pretty sure that's why his AC is low.
He's gargantuan.
I roll a d6.
So that's
Ta-da.
another 15. It
26
honestly-
Eli.
It honestly doesn't look like it noticed.
Oh,
well-
God.
Fuck. Probably should shoot at Eli then.
Good lord. Oh god. Do I have that spell? No. He's going to walk closer to you guys, carrying his snack. Yeah. Cause yeah. Thank you. You just hit him.
What? Not me.
No, I did.
Exactly, you didn't just hit him. Let's see here. What was your bonus? Good lord.
Way too
Hi,
much.
kitty.
Does a 21 hit you, Zend?
Yes.
You are grappled, slimy, and
Ew.
I'm gonna need you to give me a wisdom save.
Am I gonna hallucinate if I don't do well?
It'll be fine.
Oh, jeez.
It
You're
won't.
confused.
I'm hallucinating.
Officially, Kara, what does confused do?
Confused, I believe, does not exist in D&D 5th edition.
Otherwise, I'll make it dazed, I guess.
Yeah, it could be. I think the closest would actually be stunned. Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, but I'd still want to give you guys actions.
Mm-hmm.
Just not that many.
Well, restrained already gives 0 speed. You have a disadvantage on attack rolls. Disadvantage on dexterity.
I just have disadvantage all around.
Basically.
Basically, your strategy is do enough damage to it, make it go away, or try and get the doors open.
Good luck with that.
I will let you guys go in basically any order, so long as it's even.
So what do I actually have for actions then?
I will give you your arms free and say that its tentacles wrapped around your midsection and legs. So
Great.
you're still grappled, but if you want, you can try and hit it with a toothpick.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and smack its wrist joint with good old death stick.
Stick of death.
Does a 15 hit it?
It does.
Great. Does a 25 hit it?
No.
Look. You gotta read it aloud. So that's a combined total of 31 damage to its wrist joint. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I guess I am being held by tentacles, aren't I? Not canonically
Yeah,
combat.
but it doesn't feel good either way.
Yes, I would like to smack it between two suckers.
Smacking in between you and the next party member?
Oof.
Yeah, I went there. All right. Give me another wisdom save.
Whatever you're doing, please don't. I assume it's disadvantage on my wisdom save?
I'm sorry?
Do I have disadvantage on the wisdom save?
No, it doesn't say that you
It was
would.
20.
Alrighty. So you are not going to be confused, or in this case, dazed until your next turn. You just have to figure out how to ungrapple yourself.
If only my muscles weren't so big.
Lady Light.
Okay. Let me just double check. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna spend my 2 hero points on a nat 20.
All right.
You know what? I think it's more important to take out the mage. Can I see? No, I can't. Can I?
No, but if you scoot over to like the right, you
Yeah,
probably could.
I'm gonna move here so I can get a line of sight on Li, the dude in the back.
You can see him because he's for some reason under a light.
Cool.
Because he's a fool. Sure, this will help me
Because
hide.
the light is in my favor. So I'm gonna roll that, but I'm basically going for natty 20.
Yeah.
On him,
So that is
which means I get to roll
24 damage.
or
Amazing.
22. Wow.
Amazing.
So that's 22 damage on the guiding bolt. And he is now a pretty princess.
The biggest pretty princess you have ever seen.
More importantly, you have to roll a constitution check to keep your concentration on those tentacles. And have to beat the damage you just took.
Oh, for the mage?
Yeah.
Let's see here. I don't remember how much health you had, buddy. Please, I beg of you. That's hilarious. Alrighty. You con. This will go great.
Cool.
So, tentacles go poof. I'm just moving it over there in case I need it.
It's fine. And that's the end of my turn.
Where am
Alright.
I? Am I in the grasp of this tentacle appendages?
Now you were there.
Okay.
And then, let's see here. Yeah, the tentacles just disappeared from in front of the door. So if
I
all
was
y'all,
crippled by the child of Zetian. Zetian.
yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that either. Honestly, Baschatron did enough of his damage in one turn that he would have let go of something. But reflex-wise, not him. But you would have been like right next to him.
So am I let go? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got dumped on the ground because he flinched, essentially.
Am I able to do anything right now?
You're still
You can
confused.
certainly try.
Cool, I will try to shoot at this weirdo. I'm gonna shoot.
Unless you move, you're going to be at disadvantage because he is hiding. like a coward.
Where do okay, where would be a good idea to move? Here?
I mean, I don't think there are any good ideas at this point. Just putting that out there.
I don't think all of our ideas are just sleepified doofiness.
Yeah, same here.
I have a genius plan if anybody can get me untentacled.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Well,
This... Okay. Longbow with regular arrows, just in case shenanigans happen and I miss completely.
so what was that
Wasn't there
about
really
missing
what-
completely?
Yeah. I have disadvantage, don't I?
It doesn't matter. That misses.
Oh jeez. Oops.
That just misses.
Lady Light
And your
only has
healer
one more
has
spell.
one spell slot.
Okay, I guess I could.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I should probably use my spells now that I keep forgetting about.
Does she get to the hyper attack? While
Oh, yeah,
King's-
Oh,
Hyper-
yes.
I'm not used to the hyper attack.
It's
Hype
a new
attack.
thing.
Hype attack.
hyper attack.
Just roll it.
That it?
That actually misses.
I'm gonna use one of my bonus actions to spiky growth, which makes it so that 20-foot radius for
I'm sorry?
20-foot.
No, I didn't hear the first part.
Spiky growth.
Spiky.
The ground in a 20-foot radius becomes difficult terrain for a duration, and a creature moves into or within the area takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. And a creature that can't see the area at the time of casting must make a perception check against your spell save DC to recognize it as hazardous.
Okay,
I have
but where
bad
are you
news.
putting it?
I'm
I have
going.
bad news.
Oh, is that an
What?
action?
It is an action.
That's what I thought.
balls. Never mind then. Okay. It was a happy thought for a moment. I am sliding out of my seat. Okay. Okay, never mind. Then I just stare deeply, intensely at him and creepily.
Alright.
He stares creepily back.
We have a creep off.
Does that mean that it's me?
Yeah.
I mean, I keep wailing on this thing's tentacles with Death Stick until it lets me go.
Are you
Does-
having a whale of a time?
Does a 17 hit it?
Yes, it does.
13?
Shockingly, no.
Oh. Well, I do 12 slashing damage.
That is enough to bloody it, though.
Is it still holding me?
No. It roars, though, and it is going to get an attack on something. Oh, good lord. I have a reach of 30 feet with tentacles.
Yeah, tentacles are dangerous things.
Yeah, he's going to try and smack Lady Light on the head, because he doesn't want to be a pretty, pretty princess.
Wait, was that guy getting bolted?
No, I did it on the other guy, but you know,
Okay.
it's a preemptive attack.
Yeah, because he saw what happened to the other Doom Lord. Oh god. How? I'm going to assume 15 does not hit.
15 indeed does not hit.
How did you miss? All right. All right, Eli, are you less useless than this fool? What do you do? All right, Zend, you just tried attacking him, so he is going to use Blight on you.
Oh no.
Oh God!
What is
I
that?
really
do?
hope you're gonna hope that you make the DC con.
Christ.
Attack.
Okay.
Let me also output the spell card just so you can read it.
Oh lord. Is that 46 damage without? Ooh.
So here's the thing for it, and basically he wants to
88.
drain you like a cactus. So give me a Constitution save.
Well, I hope he likes to get high from the peyote. My brain is just
Hops.
yeah, right.
All right. Let's see here. Da, da, da. So you take half damage, which is 23.
We're all gonna die.
He is going to actually try and run for the stairs.
Smart.
You're not sure where these go, but obviously he wants to get out of here.
Can we tell if they go up or down?
They go up.
Okay.
I
We
might
know
exit
exactly where they
this.
go. Oh,
Up.
yeah. Easy
Okay,
enough.
thank you. You presume there's probably an exit somewhere if he's trying to go for that.
Anything can be an exit if you've got the.
There we go.
Got.
All right. Does anyone have the guts?
I'm
Alright,
still.
I can't.
I'm still entrapmented by canonical wombat.
But you're not confused.
Yeah, but I still can't wriggle out of its vice-like.
You can, in
tentagrip.
fact, try and ungrapple yourself.
Oh yeah. I'd like to try and ungrapple myself.
All right.
Which of these many buttons do I hit?
I was gonna say, is this contested strength?
Believe so.
Oh God. Yeah. All right. Good luck.
17.
Let's hope it rolls a 1.
Nope.
Nope.
Not quite.
That's actually pretty close, though, in terms of I didn't think you were going to get that close.
Well, that was my action.
Does anyone want to try and make this thing flinch and drop him?
I am concentrating on Ellie. I have run after at Eli. I have run after him as much as my tiny feet will allow me.
Your tiny gnome legs.
This is like I can still see him, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take out my pistol. I'm just gonna shoot him twice.
Yeah. All right.
Why does it make me laugh so hard?
Oh, fuck spells. Let's just use a pistol. I'm just gonna roll both of them, and they are both nat
Oh my
ones.
God.
You know that pin I got on the weekend
Yeah.
that says that has a 1 on it and it says "Guess
I
I'll
guess
just
I'll
die"?
just die. I'm going to
Legendary.
say that your pistol jams after that monumental failure, and you're going to have to take an action to unjam it if you want to use it again.
I'm just gonna look at the pistol, annoyed, and be like, "All right, I guess I'll stick to magic then," and throw the pistol at the child of Zyshan behind me.
Yeah, all right. It goes tink and gets absorbed into it.
I was gonna say, doesn't it make more of a slurp sound?
Yeah.
Gross.
It goes splat and then just makes a slurp as it absorbs into his body.
Zend, do you want to do anything?
I'm probably going to attack this guy also, just sideways.
Vash, no one's coming to help you.
No.
No.
Ooh, what?
Continue.
I am afraid. Okay, so am I still confused?
No.
Okay. I'm going to shoot with my normal arrows now instead of like a dinkus. Not my fancy arrows, I meant to say that. Ugh. That hits.
That does hit.
Yee.
19.
I could roll again.
No, that's a weird palette looking thing. I don't know what it is.
Does
It
that
looks like
hit?
stairs. 12? I don't think that's gonna hit.
No.
Darn. Can I use my hero points to make it less of a garbage roll? How do I use them?
You can use 2 to make it a natural 20, or you
Or
can, I
you-
believe, use 1 to re-roll.
No, it's not. I think it's oh. Yes.
I'm gonna use it
there's
to make a
two
natural 20.
options.
I'm gonna turn it to natural 20. So
Okay.
do I press longbow with advantage arrows twice?
No.
It's just the dice that gets doubled.
Oh, okay.
So you need another D8 and
Yep.
another D6 for the yeah.
So 8 and
2.
Two.
So 10 more.
11. That's another
21.
21. Alrighty. He's not looking quite so good. It doesn't look like if you waved your hand at him, he'd fall over, but he's getting there.
If you
Bastron,
kicked him in the shin, he would fall over.
Bastron, I'd like to remind you, you do in fact have 2 hero points.
Yeah.
Use your hero points to get out of his grip.
I have a plan for a cinematic crescendo, but it's not gonna work if I'm, currently being enveloped by a monstrosity.
What is it?
The plan is I want to get away from this thing, get into the van, and ram a hole in the wall. Because we need to get out of this building, and we have a van. I don't really care what happens to the rest of this. We can
that's fair.
We can hawk off the gear and maybe even the van to make up some of the bite coins that we have lost. And, purchase some beer. This is just how things go when you live in Cleveland.
God, I really wish I could debate that.
So, does that sound like a 2 hero points worthy plan there, Pi?
I look and see that it has piss poor reflexes. So if you're going to try and quickly, basically leverage using your sword to push against the tentacles and pop yourself out like a can of sardines or something, then you'll be gross, but sure.
That describes a lot of Bastron's life. Alright. Yes, I will jam Death Stick into the tentacles, use it to leverage myself out, pop out with a really nasty sound.
Oh god.
Which is definitely not that one.
Definitely not that one.
Listen, I'm thirsty.
I'll do a flip on the way down, bolt over to the van, which is now playing Bastille Day by Rush. Do a quick, surprisingly well-executed 3-point turn and smash my way through the wall. And then
wall?
Directly to the south.
Alright.
And then
Are you just leaving us?
No. I'm gonna shout, "Hey, I got us a way out! Nothing else matters, let's go!"
Can we
So, are you outside with the van now?
Yeah. I hope they get the gist of it nonetheless.
So there's a hole now, and I will put this to the back so that Bash, you can sit in the driver's seat. All right, your tank just ditched all y'all.
What the fuck?
Well, you ditched all of me first.
It's true.
Well, I mean,
Ditched all of you?
I'm concerned that Ellie might. The guy will get reinforcements if he escapes. So
Yeah.
I don't want to
knows
have
our
him looking over my
faces.
shoulder.
So yeah, let's
We're
kill him.
probably gonna have to do that anyway, but I also have tiny feet and 25 movement.
Yeah, all right. All right.
And there's a big monster in my way.
Yeah,
well,
there's a big monster
you could
both our ways.
dash.
Yeah, that'll get me right in front of it.
Sounds-
Terrible plan.
Alright, let's shoot at Eli. I thought Eli was gonna go. Who's going?
Did they go?
I think they did.
Okay, I'll take it.
Oh, no. What he's actually going to do is not attack you guys for right now,
Mm-hmm.
but let's see here. Which one is this? D8, D4. He's gonna use cure wounds on himself.
Bastard! I'm gonna shoot him again.
So you can go.
Alright, I use my fancy. Actually, I should.
Oh, you're going? I thought Kara
Yeah.
was.
Oh, sorry, Kara, are you going?
I'm still deciding, so you go ahead and shoot him.
Okay. Okay, I'm thinking my arrows. Okay. I'm gonna do Hail of Thorns again. And next time you hit one creature hit with a ranged attack, and the addition to the normal effects of the attack, the target and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity save. A creature must.
Can you just put the spell name into the chat?
Alright,
Because I can't follow you when you're talking that quickly.
sorry.
And even if I could, by the time you get to the end, my brain is not going to remember the beginning. So thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
I roll my fancy arrows. Wow. Okay. That hit.
It does not.
Damn.
You do get
Okay.
your second attack though.
Can I re-roll that with the thing, the hero point? Because I thought I had like 3. How many hero points do we have? I'm sorry.
You had made a nat 20, which I believe is 2.
How many hero points? Okay, 2. So never mind.
Yeah.
I don't have any hero points.
Okay.
My brain's not working.
You do still get your second attack though, with hyper attack.
Sorry, I don't know why I was taking a long time. Okay.
That hits.
I'm gonna roll D10.
He just healed that.
Ha.
It's just how it goes.
I headbutt my desk.
Well, that's about how much damage that thing did too. All right, Lady Light.
Please do slightly better damage than what I just did.
Yeah, but
Or run
that
away.
creature-
Well, you
Yeah, the
can't
problem is
really-
that creature's probably gonna switch targets unless it really wants to go after the van. Are there any other exits to this place?
Not really. This is a warehouse in the warehouse district. So there's the opening door where they get shipments and the stairs which take it up to what you presume used to be a restaurant. Now you don't know what's up there.
But if there's a restaurant up there, there would be another exit to the restaurant, right?
Presumably. It probably leads out
Presumably.
the back though, instead of the front.
Right. And Bash is going out the back side of the building? Yes.
He's like going out the side where they get deliveries,
right.
Yeah.
next to the
Okay.
road.
You know what, Bash? Meet us on the other side, or wherever the top exit.
The other
is.
exit is. All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll do that thing.
Okay. So, if I want to get up the stairs, I need to go here at the very least, and that puts me. Wait, this guy has a 30 feet range.
Oh yeah.
So if I move away right
That's like
now,
the whole thing.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna make sure this thing does not get an attack on me, or hopefully it doesn't. So
Do you want me to give it an aura of like 30 feet or something?
that's fine. 30 feet is basically the whole place. So you have to leave the 30 feet range to get attacked. but I'm assuming it's going to get an attack once I start going up the stairs. So before
When you
I do
turn your
that-
back to it, you mean?
Yeah, basically. So before I do that, I'm going to try hitting it with this. Does a 15 hit?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is really disgusting because I have to touch him for this, but
Excuse me.
that does 7 lightning damage, but more importantly, he cannot take reactions.
Oh nice. All right.
So that was 10 feet. So I've got
He makes unhappy blorping noises.
yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna go over here so that I'm behind him. And therefore there's a tiefling between me and the blorping thing.
Unhappy blorping thing.
Unhappy blorping thing. And I'm gonna look at Zend and say, we need to go this way.
Yes.
So try to take out this dude. And that's
All right.
my turn.
Bash, you got a car.
I will
Do you want
move
to just ram it into the child of Zyashin? Like, I don't know why.
No. I will move it to where
Pops.
Carter suggested.
Okay. I do not have room at the top, but
It's
Y'all-
fine.
y'all can pretend. And you should have the van running, music blasting, so
Yep.
that they know where you are.
Yep. The classic
All right.
rush geolocation method, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, classic. The child of Xishan is not pleased with any of you,
I mean,
but
us either.
yeah, all right, mood. But this thing looks pretty close to it, and he would love to try and grapple you. No, not plus plus. What is it, Java? Did the 29 hit you?
Ah, yes, I'm grappled.
Oh yes, come hither. Acceptable losses. This is fucking move right there. You're gonna take 16 damage from that
I'm
as
dead.
he drags you back.
I'm dead.
You're down. You're not dead. Yeah.
You're unconscious and confused.
That's an amazing concept. I guess I roll death saves now.
Yeah, but before you get to that, the tiefling is going to try and deal with the tiny little garden gnome that's running behind him. What? You are.
You're not disagreeing. It's funny.
What does this make you do?
Drugs.
Oh, Christ. Looking for remain. Oh, God. All right. If you weren't unconscious, this would also affect you. But he's going to use fear.
Cool.
So he will stand up here so that you actually don't run into a wall. But
What? I can't run up the stairs now? Damn it.
well, yeah,
Um,
that's where he's going.
Okay, so I get wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Okay, I get advantage on that
Okay.
because I'm a garden gnome. 12!
I'm sorry to say, but his spell save DC is 14.
Yeah, I kind of figured it would be more than
More
that.
than that.
Mm-hmm.
Rip. So you're frightened. You drop whatever you are holding, and you must take the dash action and move away from the caster by safest route available. Unless there's nowhere to move.
Alright, cool.
If you break line of sight, you can make another saving throw.
Sounds good. Alright, well, Zen just has one action to do.
Yep.
So I'm
Zen, give
gonna
me a
run
death
away.
saving throw, which you have advantage on.
What do I roll?
You click on death, I think.
Yeah, death saves.
About middle of the page, death saves.
Mhm,
Yep.
Yeah, I clicked it.
And
So-
again, because
Oh,
you
yeah.
have advantage.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
So does that bring her back to what?
Yeah. You wake up with 1 hit point.
You're still
Amazing.
confused though, but
Yeah.
can I do
you're not
anything
too
else?
confused. No.
Can I? Okay.
Nope,
cool.
that's the end of your
No.
turn. I'm gonna hide behind those big barrels,
Okay.
and then I get another wisdom save.
Oh
and
my
roll
god.
really
A
bad.
7 and an 8 is not,
Okay.
in fact, greater than 14.
Well, luckily I'm out of sight of both enemies now because I'm tiny and hiding
Bash.
behind a big thing.
Bash, none of your roommates have shown up,
Yeah,
but you've heard
it's-
screaming.
It's time to go in through whatever door I can find and start laying some hurt on a tiefling.
Just crash it
So you're probably going to go through the exit that he's trying to go out of. So
Yep.
it's not going to take very long to get to him, is what
Just
I'm
crash
saying.
into him. Just hit him with the car.
But he's in a building.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
left his car behind.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining this poor dude running to the door and then
And
the
going,
door
ha ha
opening.
ha, I made it.
He takes one step outside and then it's just like death stick to the head over and over.
Oh, come on.
Yep, that's what it's gonna be.
Yep. Go
That's
for it.
fantastic.
Oh my God.
No.
Well, the first one hits the door as I miscalculate which way it opens, but then with a quick spin, 27.
Yes, that is.
16 damage.
That's amazing. He's
Right.
barely standing at this point. And not terribly pleased.
Well, he can eat my ass.
Yep, that's my turn.
You know what? This is not even worth it. He is going to use levitate. And he's just going to get the hell out of here. So,
Wait, he's leaving my threatened area?
yes, so you get an attack of opportunity.
13.
Does
Aw,
not
man.
hit.
Fuck.
Do I have time to shoot at him with the revolver as he Mary Poppins is away?
Yeah, all right.
15?
No.
Dang it!
Yeah, he had a
He
pretty
has a really high
AC.
AC. Because mage armor.
Mm,
Mage Arbor's rude.
All right.
yeah.
So, this dude's. Fuck all y'all. He's out.
At least he won't be able to report to his bosses, probably, unless that he wants to tell them,
So,
like, hey, I done goofed.
What do you want to
greatly."
do about this thing?
Nothing.
All right, Bash, you're staying
What?
outside the building.
I would like to retrieve my roommates and then leave this thing to rampage through Cleveland or become a good citizen cleaning the roads or something. Maybe this will be good for the city. There's a lot of junk to eat. I don't know.
He'll probably go in the lake with the others.
Not my problem.
I
You know?
like how you're playing that the lake is already
Not my
filled with-
division.
Not my division.
So how
I-
are you going to retrieve your roommates?
Egregious violence, and as I'm sure this will delight Hobbs, but the answer might be ram the car through the door, drive it down the stairs, grab them violently, like reach out the window, grab them by the neck, throw them into the seat, and then drive out the hole that I made earlier.
That's great.
That's ridiculous.
I love it.
Oh god. How the hell are you going to grab the gnome if nothing else? Because she's on the side of the wall.
She can at least get in the car by herself.
No, she's still terrified.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
Well, after grabbing Zend, I am going to do a J turn and then reverse grab her and then smash into the wall as I try and turn back around and get the hell out of here.
You know what? That is enough bullshit that I'm just going to let you do that.
Alright. With only some significant, like, rug burn on your necks from me roughly grabbing you, we escape.
Oh my god. I'd like to let you know that this thing had like 200 health.
Yeah, no, I kind of figured it was Not something we'd be able to take in our current state.
Yeah, you were all supposed to either fail that perception or not say anything about it. But you all commented on it, so we had to try and kill you.
Yeah, all right.
That's why I was more interested in trying to take out the mage before running off, so that he couldn't report back to his boss.
I'm pretty sure at this point he can't because he's done goofed enough.
So-
He was the boss. He wanted this thing for himself
Yeah.
because it wasn't attacking him.
Get wrecked, scrub.
Well, let's. I guess we can return at a later date and just steal all of his shit.
Is that it
Yes.
then?
That is it then.
With great violence we escape, and I guess we have a van now?
Question
Well,
mark?
At least you have a mode of transportation.
Yeah.
It's kind of questionable at best, but
It's
You can get it
really-
repaired. I mean, it's an armored van.
Yeah.
it was.
So,
It was.
should we finish up the raffle then?
Yeah, I guess so.
Is that what we're doing?
I
I
am
should
Last
rushing.
probably
call?
actually purchase one of the shirts.
Yeah, I probably will if I don't win one.
Yeah, last call for raffle exclamation point raffle in the chat if you haven't already to participate in the raffle. Anyone who's still watching this crazy stream. I mean, I think we have
At
a
least
couple
it's
of
not like
people.
2 a.m. though. It's a reasonable time.
This is true. So yes, last chance, guys, to do the raffle thing. Other than that, while we're waiting for last minute entries, congrats, guys. I mean, we got 250, 200 and what are we at?
275-ish, nearly.
Yeah, 275.
I'm sorry for
Yeah.
Pretty
you
good.
having to deal with me on little sleep because wow.
Constant giggling.
I'm sorry for falling asleep during a session.
I mean, yeah,
This
it's fine.
It's all right.
Please do not take that as a statement against your DMing pie. This was great fun. Thank you very much for running this. I know it was stressful.
You did great.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did great. That was incredibly fun. I'm sorry if I
Mm-mm.
sounded bored. It's actually just because I have been awake for far too long.
No, I know what you sound like.
Yeah,
Tired.
that's fair.
You
Yeah.
sound like this. Yeah.
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 Yes. I don't think we're getting any more last minute entries, so Kuru, would you do the honors?
Looks like it. All right,
Do the thing.
I will do the thing.
You
Truly.
can no longer enter the raffle.
I know it sounds so dire.
Right? Gazzy!
Yes!
Nice.
Congrats, Ian.
Gaz is the winner.
WinRAR is Gaz.
I'll PM Gaz with that on the Discords.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it the first one actually did go through fine, so Bedhome has acquired a shirt.
Stellar.
And as
Uh,
soon as Gaz does the thing, they will also have a shirt being shipped to them.
Cool.
The other thing is, you had mentioned the Discord. Did you tell people how to get into the Discord?
The what?
Patreon? Because
Oh, right. If you want to join us and play with us, we do have a Patreon. Join the Patreon. You can join the Discord and play with us. We do a lot of one shots.
You have a chance of playing with us on there.
Hold on, do I need to do that?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
We dragged you on for a specific game, so
yeah,
yeah. Thank you for tuning in, everybody who did over the course of the past nearly 24 hours. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. These videos should be up on YouTube sometime within the next week, as I do all the cutting and stuff to make things a little bit more good.
Yeah. We will leave the Cyberpunk shirts probably till the end of today at some point when I wake up and am conscious to take them down again.
so it might be
if
a
you
while.
guys- that might be a while. So you still have probably at least until the end of today to get that shirt from the merch store before it is removed.
Do you want to say it until at least midnight Mountain or something?
Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll give it another 12 hours. So at the very least till midnight tonight, possibly till tomorrow whenever I wake up. So,
But there's
um,
no guarantee on that one.
Yeah,
All right.
and yeah, have fun. Stuff. Wednesday we have Hyrule, I'm not tired. You're tired.
Friday's Wanderers.
Legend Hyrule on Wednesday at 5:00.
Mountain.
Hopefully I have stuff
Yeah.
ready. And then 6:00 on Friday, Wanderers.
Alright, with that, we're all going to go get some sleep. Good night, Good
Good night.
afternoon,
Or more sleep
everybody.
in my case.
Good night, everybody.
We're going the fuck to bed.
Yep.